Are we unmuted now?
Yes, you are. Hello, everybody. I had to remember to unmute myself.
Awesome.
It took a
Yeah,
second.
you did.
Like, I have to do like four things. So the three is like, then oh shit, I gotta hit all the buttons real fast, real now. Anyway, hi,
That's why the
everybody.
countdown stopped.
Hello.
How are you all doing this evening
Pretty good.
or morning, as the case may
Yes,
be?
morning.
Depending on.
I'm losing a fight to arts and crafts.
Ooh, what are you making?
I am trying to make a miniature crib for a baby shower gift for a friend who I'm going to go see this weekend. It is
This
fighting
weekend,
back.
there's not much left of this weekend.
No, this coming weekend.
This next weekend?
I'm screwed, but I'm not that screwed.
Yeah, I was talking to my mom today. She's like, "Yeah, so Carolyn's gonna be here Sunday," and I'm like, "It is Sunday." She's like, "Yeah, I mean next Sunday." Oh, right. Okay, got it. It all makes sense now.
So yes, I'm
Saturday
multitasking.
Saturday was my plush eel's birthday, and he got way more comments and messages than I ever do, and it was kind of awesome, actually.
Everybody loves him. He's so cute.
He got like 8 pieces of fan art that are totally adorable.
Aww,
Oh,
that's
eel
awesome.
fan art. I don't need to look up this eel fan art.
You should put the link to your eel bloggy thing in the chat,
Oh,
so anybody can go
it's
to it if they
just-
want to.
Yeah, we
It's
keep
real
talking
cute.
about it, don't we?
It's
it
really
is very
cute,
cute.
guys.
Just a second.
I never remember to look at it, but it's really cute.
Lately, I've been more active on the Instagram than the Tumblr, so I'll put that
Oh,
one.
okay.
Although it doesn't want to let me. Well, I'll just put up the Instagram name, and you can search it for yourself on Instagram because I'm not able to get the link working right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. I just think that everyone should be able to see it because it's cool.
Yay! Thank you.
Eely
There.
baby.
Yay, thank you.
Yeah.
It's the cutest eel ever. Yeah. So
Kind
what
of reminds
else?
me of the eels from How to Train Your Dragon.
I know somebody who animated part of that.
That's awesome.
That is
It's
really
like my
cool.
random claim to fame. I went to high school with him.
Mm.
I don't really know him anymore, but I went to high school with him. We were friends once. He wanted to be an artist. We all thought he was crazy. Hey,
Apparently
look
he
who was
did.
crazy!
Joke's on you!
I don't think I thought he was crazy. I think lots of people did, though. I wanted to be an actor, so I really couldn't say anything. He succeeded. I did not. It's all good. So, yeah. Anyone else been up to anything of interest?
Nope.
I made mac and cheese.
That's interesting. I made rolls.
I have midterms this week,
Ooh.
so I've been studying every moment I can.
I know that. I tried to print things today, one of those days. I printed really poorly because I'm out of toner and I couldn't make my printer print both sides. So I've got like page 2 like 10 times.
Oh,
So now I've got scratch paper.
Yeah, I tried to use my printer like a month ago. I haven't used it in years, and that's never well when you have an inkjet printer that sits
No.
idle for years.
That's why I
So
have one with
it
toner
is-
now. Because I
It is, yeah, gonna get trashed, and I am going to get a laser printer.
Well,
I tried-
that reminds me.
Hmm?
I work at a copier company, or that sells copiers, not makes them.
oh okay.
But we haven't had a receptionist for a while, and it used to be the receptionist's job to go and like cycle all the printers on the demo floor once a week. So I'm wondering how that's been going now that we don't have someone doing that.
well, I was
Who
just
knows?
about to say I went to the store just the other day to get printer ink, and they were out of black. Like in all the different sizes and everything, they're just like, nope, no black. Can we not
Wow.
interest you in a color cartridge?
I don't have a color option. That's the one downside. But I did just buy like 2 new toners on Amazon for super cheap. So it may or may not be super crappy. I don't know. We'll see. But it was super cheap.
Good luck.
Because I have a whole lot of stuff to print out for my teaching stuff.
He's a teacher.
I mean, I don't have to print it, but I think I will learn it better if I print it and have a highlighter and what have you.
Can I help you?
I do all my printing at work now. It's way more efficient.
Yeah, I don't have that option.
Yeah.
They get really mad if the substitutes like print all their stuff on the school printer. They get mad if the teachers print all their stuff on the school printer.
Because it's not like, that stuff is for their job or anything.
I know how to override those quotas.
I'll go talk to you when I'm a teacher. Hey, Dan, it's time. I need to print stuff for my kids.
When I was a teacher, that was always my
I don't know.
problem,
That's
too.
a mistake. No, I will never do that. Schools, never. That won't happen.
You print off a worksheet. Page 3 just happens to be your resume, and it happens to be left out.
You're having the kids proofread it for, future resume making skills, which would actually be really
That is
useful.
actually a pretty good thing to do.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's your
Makes
average
life
math
skills
class
in
thing
my
to do,
classroom. No big deal.
but The
My
AVID kids do
life,
that kind
but-
of things a lot.
Pardon me, I'm having nose issues.
What? You're turning into Voldemort?
Maybe.
That's better.
I'm tired of taking notes on normal people paper, though, I gotta say. I really wish that I could get onto the wireless at the schools. Because, I have pages and pages and pages of notes. Because I have to take all my notes by hand when I'm subbing. Because I can't get on the wireless. But, that's okay. Now I'll have studying to do for teaching, so I won't be able to plan the campaign. We'll just be winging it every single week from now on. No more planning. Won't happen.
Oh.
No, it's not true. It'll happen.
So yeah, where did we leave off?
We left off at a rather important
we were getting
moment
arrested.
in your time, in your life.
Oh yeah, we were totally getting arrested even though we just helped the police.
Yeah.
Helps the police.
Yes, we totally helped the police.
Yeah.
Slaughtered a
so,
whole nest of kobolds.
So who
they're
wants
trying-
to
That is true. That is factually correct.
remind everyone of what happened last week? I mean, you
We
just
heard
Slaughtered a
that
whole nest
there-
of kobolds and then got arrested.
We heard that there were
Yeah, that
kobolds.
sums it up.
Well, we heard that there were monsters invading. Where were they invading?
No,
Kenmore.
yeah, that
Kenmore.
sounds.
And so we went to go help, and we met up with some police on the way in, and they told us that there was already a force going towards it, but that they could use more help. So we went and saw a whole ton of kobolds kind of taking over this bakery, and I blew up the bakery.
A little
And
bit.
and we got rid of a whole ton of kobolds, which I think was a great service to the town because clearly they had killed a lot of people before we got there. We just also shattered some glass, but I mean, honestly, glass versus human lives, and then we ran into this big, gigantic dude who turns out to be another avatar and also a SWAT team member, and he wasn't fond of our kobold cleanup strategy.
Well, your first spell smashed the windows. Your second spell was right in the middle of the bakery. The thing is barely hanging together and about to collapse.
He
But
seemed
the
to think
kobolds
our
are all
methods
dead.
were a
The
bit
kobolds
extreme.
are mostly dead. Some escaped. We were going to go down.
One
and,
escaped.
I
At
think
least
two
two.
did.
At least
Those
two that you
two.
know of. Yeah.
Yeah, at least two.
Oh,
escaped.
you're right.
We were heading toward a park, but we stopped by the police barricade on the way out, where I got a radio call that informed me that you guys matched the description of a wanted group of individuals, and you were placed under arrest.
And then we stopped and went, what are they arresting us for? We've done too many things.
You have the right to remain silent.
Oh yeah, they only said you're under arrest. We don't know exactly what happened after you were
Nope,
informed.
that's where
You
we
came
left
closer.
off.
I was gonna say that's kind of significant.
Yeah, that they said we're under arrest, and we went, eh?
And then I made you stew in it for a week because I'm an evil man.
because the DM has an evil streak. You know,
It's our
Don't
job.
all DMs. I thought that was part of it's part of the job.
sure it is in the description, yeah.
It's in the DMG somewhere. I just don't remember reading it, but I'm sure it's in there somewhere.
In my other campaign that I'm playing, apparently next week is the last session in our campaign, and our DM has straight up announced that he is going to try to kill people. He's like, I did not want you all to survive this campaign. Someone's going to die.
I still want your DM to play with us if it's the same one.
Yeah,
I know
he's
it still
awesome.
will never happen, but I still want it.
It's gonna be Burke, you know.
I know he's gonna try and kill my animal companion. Anyway,
I have a really bad habit of doing that. Totally
I
accidentally.
know.
How many of your animal companions did I kill, Amanda?
oh,
Technically only one.
Oh, that's not so
One
bad.
ran off when I died.
Oh, right. Okay, two, kind of.
One got murdered.
Uh,
Trying to remember what happened to the third
I
one.
think you kept the panther.
No, the panther got murdered.
Oh, the panther got
The
murdered.
wolf ran off. I think I still had a wolf, but I was afraid to name him because he was just going to die as soon as I gave him a name.
oh,
All right, that's right. Yeah, I did
dear.
kill the panther
Yeah, you
because he
still
got in
had
the
your
middle of
wolf
a
the
fireball.
entirety of the time that I was playing with you guys.
Yeah, that's right. Slink got blown up.
It's not my fault you put him in the middle of a fireball.
It wasn't my fault. People kept shooting fireballs. I was always in the middle of them.
He shot
All
the
right,
greatest
well,
this is why you
concentration of
just
people,
need to
it
go with
happened to include
with
a panther.
5th ed familiars. If your familiar gets blown up, just go oh well and summon another one.
I did. That's how I went through multiples.
But they were
callous.
animal companions. They weren't familiars.
There's a difference between animal companions and familiars. Familiars, you're technically just resummoning the same one,
Yeah.
and he's just gone for a little while.
Yeah, like they get like sent back to the celestial plane or whatever, and then you like resummon them from the celestial plane. Like they're fine. Except it costs like 10 gold every time to summon them. So it's
You
kind of
see this face? You see how devastated he was that you kept killing off his characters?
Uh-huh, yeah, I can tell. He's like, yeah, Mom, it's because you never made a wolf. Once you made a wolf, everything was fine.
Better playing a wolf. Well, to be fair, your boar couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Okay, so we have been arrested.
You have been arrested.
No, we haven't. They said we were under arrest.
Yes.
I
you
believe
can choose
that's
to do
what
what
it
you
takes
want to
to
do with that. You are
arrest
under arrest.
someone.
This is from our lawful paladin.
Yeah.
But I haven't confirmed that they are the actual law yet.
True.
I just freeze. I'm like, wait, what?
I'm pretty sure my response is going to be, wait, what?
Pretty much.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, after talking to the captain over here, turns out you perfectly match the description of a group of people that was seen at an altercation that resulted in the murder of Stephen Smith, Jeff Harden, Matthew Grand, and Riley Welsh. You are all under arrest for murder.
Who?
Have you murdered so many people that you can't narrow it down to the group of people you're being accused of murdering? Is that why you're asking
Did
me
you
who?
miss
Or
the part where I told you that I do not like to murder people?
well, then this should
This implies that you
substantially
have
stand
some-
out in your mind.
Some experience murdering people, ma'am.
I'm good at murdering lizards.
I go up and hide
We
behind
just
James.
killed like 20 kobolds for you guys.
And the city appreciates that service. However, you match the descriptions of some apparent murderers. So we'll need to take you in and you can get your statement.
Joy.
And where's the other member of your party?
Wait, who? Huh?
Other member of...
Oh, that must mean Pew.
Oh. The one
Either
who's
that or
on-
Rusty.
Well, Rusty's
No,
here
'cause
technically.
he's
Rusty's
with
here.
us.
Okay,
Yeah.
Rusty's here. I'm just hiding behind James and not answering anything.
Not here. We haven't seen her for a day or so. Guys, I'm really bad at this. Someone else do the talking. Damn it, Stuart!
Get back from the airport, damn it!
We need our smooth talking rogue.
All right, so
I'll just silently go along.
okay.
Yeah, I'm exercising my right to remain silent.
Oh, I'm not
just-
doing that.
I'm just.
Yeah, so you get like read your rights, and we were still in tech, yeah. So they put you in the Carza, because there's 4 of you.
It's been a while since I've been in a car.
Yeah, and you get driven to the police station.
Stuart's gonna kill us.
Once you get there, you get separated and put into various holding cells. And left to stew.
Hey, Stu.
I'm totally crying.
Yeah, well, you're in a holding cell with Sarah, and James and
Okay.
Rusty are in one. They just separated you by sex.
I am totally crying.
And you've
I'm gonna,
lost
like-
Jeremiah. Who knows where he went?
I went to take care of the problem that was just south of there with the rest of my SWAT team. I
Okay.
didn't believe I needed their help.
How many SWAT team members does he lose? Because as we've already established, they're pretty useless.
Well, we'll get to
Hey,
that.
area.
So, are you gonna do anything? Just cry, chill, wait.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just crying.
I'm trying to comfort Ronya, but I've kind of got the suspicion that we are screwed, so it's kind of half-hearted, like, it's okay.
You're making me feel so much better.
Probably
Okay.
slightly better than that. I mean, I work with small children. It's okay, have a crayon.
Do I need to take you to the nurse, sweetie?
You have an owie.
You know how many times I've asked kids if they need to go to the nurse? It's the best way to get them to not sleep in class.
Oh.
It's amazing as a technique. Like you just go over, you squat down next to them, and you sort of say, "Hey, are you okay? Do you need to go to the nurse?" And they're like, "No, I'm fine," and they will not sleep again. If you just say, "Hey, you need to be awake," they will totally go to sleep again.
They'll be like, screw you.
That's funny.
I am
Eric,
amazed by how well
learning
that
the
works.
craft.
It was a little thing they told us in sub training, and it's amazing. So anyway, so you guys kind of chill for a while. Eventually, a cop kind of comes by to each of your cells and asks if you have an attorney. If he would like to represent you.
We don't know anyone, do we?
I think
Can
our
we ask
Pew
Pew's-
knows an attorney. Can we have her one phone call? Can we call Pew?
Let's ask Pew's family if they can help.
Okay, they'll give you a phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Call
call
Pew. Call Pew.
Okay, you can't all make a call though. One of you, you get calls one at a time in a separate room.
I will call Pew.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay. So do you know Pew's number?
Yeah, we totally got her landline.
Yeah. We all made sure we had her landline. Especially before we just, left her.
Okay. So you call, the phone rings for a while. And then eventually you get sort of this harried sort of, hello?
Hi, yes, it's Sarah.
Oh, Sarah. Well, hello, this is Julie.
Hi, Julie. Can you find either Pew or her dad and explain to them that we're in Kenmore and we've kind of been arrested on a murder charge. So if they have a nice lawyer, they could send us.
Hold that,
would
kid. You be
great.
careful. All right. I'll go see if I don't think her dad's here, but I'll go see if I can find Pio and see what she says. Hold up a sec.
Thanks.
And the phone just kind of gets dropped, and then you hear her shouting, "Pew! Pew, get over here.
Good morning. We are fucked. How's your day going?
And eventually, Pew comes on, and of course, she has a lawyer.
Your family probably
Figured, yeah.
They have a whole team of lawyers.
So,
But she's a little worried because she's like, but are they going to catch me too if they caught you guys?
I kind of expect that.
Well, I'll just stay at home then.
that's a good plan. Yeah. Just send the lawyers.
Yeah, I'll tell them that I'm not associated with you.
Because I'm sure nobody's
them
listening in on
we're
this call from
friends
the
of your,
police station.
We're friends of your housekeeper. She's
Right.
Rusty's aunt.
Yeah, okay. I'll send him over. She's like, hands up.
I'm gonna go beat my head on a wall now.
So eventually, you guys are brought separately. They first bring you, James, into a room.
Okay.
There is no lawyer present. It's just you and a police officer.
Okay.
He says, all right, what's your name?
You know, I'm waiting for my lawyer to get here.
You can give me your name.
I can. I don't have to.
All right, then you can just chill in here for a while if you want to. And he just leaves.
All right, awful bitch.
And after a little while, someone comes into your guys' cell. You don't know what happened to Rusty because none of you are in Rusty's cell. And the same thing happens to you, Sarah. They take you out and they say, all right, what's your name?
Sarah?
Sarah? What's your last name?
Good question.
It's on your
Sarah,
Roll20
good question.
I don't have Roll20 up.
You're the
Sarah
only one
Jones.
with a full name on there.
Sarah Jones. Flying, I can read.
I'm Officer Kimley. And
Don't expect me to be pleased to meet you.
you understand why you're here?
I understand that you're charging with the murder of some dude.
Some multiple dudes. Yes. Do you have anything you'd like to tell us?
Not until my lawyer gets here.
You sure?
Yeah, pretty sure.
On you if you just explain why we're wrong.
I have been told that it's best to wait for your lawyer. I do watch TV, you know.
Yes, because TV knows everything.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
Well, that's your choice. And he leaves. And then he comes back, Ronya, and brings you to... Apparently they have a lot of interrogation rooms in this building. Brings you to another interrogation room.
Kenmore is a high crime neighborhood.
Is it now?
Or maybe they just have more money than they know what to do with. Who knows? Or they're just little rooms. They're not like interrogation rooms. They're like those little rooms around the building. And he takes you and he says, all right, miss, what's your name?
Ronya Colden.
Ronya Golden. I'm Officer Kinley. And I want to make sure that you understand why you're here.
Okay. You're going to tell me?
You have been arrested because you match the description of one of the members of a group that murdered 4 people at the location known as Sanctuary.
I just go really white.
Okay. Do you have anything you want to say about that?
No, I'm waiting for our lawyer.
All right.
I'm
sure?
really not happy.
It might go easier on it if you just tell me what's going on.
I am not quite sure what's going on, and I just want to wait.
All right, that's your choice. And he leaves. And so now you're all separated. Meanwhile, Jeremiah, on your quest to go to the park to follow the kobolds, you rapidly realized that you were completely outclassed. Like, you found this cave entrance that was completely new and not part of the park, as far as you know. And you like entered the cave, and there were like all these kobolds, and your SWAT team like tried to attack them, and about half of them immediately got killed.
Okay.
So more than likely you retreated.
Yes.
And made your way to the police station. I don't know, whatever you did.
Okay.
So that didn't go so well. And if you do go back to the police station, you kind of get briefed on what's been happening since you're part of it.
Okay.
And Stuart just got online. I don't know if I need to call him again. It was a long time ago that I called him.
Good, because we need his smooth talking tongue.
Let me go to the break screen really fast so that I can add someone to the call. You all can. I mean, we can keep talking. I'm just gonna get off the main screen, off the camera screen, because I can't do everything.
What's wrong with you?
I know, it's so bad. Add to group call.
I mean, it hasn't just been like 45 minutes of his computer going do 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 do.
Very well could
Probably.
be.
Oops,
Hello.
that's the wrong camera.
I'm allowed to do that after I click
That's a
accept.
better
It just
camera.
keeps ringing.
It's still a little off, but you know, so it goes. We'll just cut off the top of everyone's heads. It's fine. Also, hi.
Great,
Hello.
we're now arrested.
They've been looking forward to you being back for some assistance.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we are in deep shit.
We're all in separate interrogation rooms at the police office, and we're waiting for Pew's expensive lawyer.
Cool. What did we get arrested for?
Murder of like
Oh.
4 people.
At a
Cool.
place called Sanctuary, apparently.
That's the place. And now I'm covered
But
in tea because I can drink really
Pew-
well.
Pew has apparently sent an expensive lawyer to help us, so we're all just quietly waiting. Rhoda maybe not so quietly because she's crying.
Do James
So-
and Rusty know that though?
That I'm crying? I don't know, maybe not.
No, about the lawyer, because you're in different cells.
Oh yeah, he didn't. Yeah, that's right. James and Rusty, you didn't know that they called. Probably, that they called Pew for a lawyer.
So are we all totally separate, or James and
At
I?
this point, you are, yes.
Okay, cool.
You started out in a cell with James, but then they took you up separately to interrogate.
Hmm.
And so far, all of us but James have given our names, but that's it.
Yes. So when you get interrogated, do you give them any information?
Me?
Yes.
Oh gosh. No, I ain't no snitch.
Okay.
That's Rusty for you. Well done.
Yep.
Sorry guys, I'm
That's
fixing
ghetto boy.
cameras as I do this because I'm not happy with them. Not happy with them at all.
I figured seeing the little boxes moving around
Yeah.
and stuff.
They're crappy.
We are A-okay.
Yeah, I think they look good now.
Well, there were heads cut off, so I'm trying to make
I
people
was
be a little
talking.
less head cut offy.
More about the piece of finger that just got removed, but you know,
Oh, nice.
it was small.
Amanda would adjust her camera. I think she'd be okay.
All right,
Well, no,
so
it's too late. I have changed. I've changed it, damn it.
Okay. Not touchy the camera.
Okay. So y'all just chill and wait for the lawyer. Your lawyer,
Yeah.
one and all.
Stew.
Yep.
Not stewing.
Sorry, will this be a sec?
Babies.
I just want everything to be perfect. I don't like it when it's bad. Makes me really, really upset. Hey, come on. Okay, that's better. It's still not perfect, but it's better. I am happy enough now. I'm good fiddling.
Woo!
All right, so eventually, Pew's lawyer comes, And since you've all been separated, he has to come to each one of you separately, which he does, and he has a little chat with each one of you about why you're here, whether you did it, what you want to do about that, etc. So I guess we could probably just go around to see what you all each tell him in your individual cells or interrogation rooms, as the case may be. So I'm just going to say he goes to Sarah first.
Oh, joy.
I don't know why, he just does. It's the first
Probably
one he
'cause
gets
I'm
She's the one that called.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're the one that called, that's probably why. So this man, very slick, comes in. And I didn't even give him a name. What's his name? He says, I am Jack Taylor, and you must be Sarah.
Yep.
All right, Sarah, you want to tell me what happened?
We came out here to Kenmore because we heard there were monsters invading the town, and we teamed up with the local SWAT team and took out a giant nest of the monsters, and then we came back to get our next assignment, and they told us we were under arrest.
Okay. For
Murder of some people in a town called Sanctuary.
all right, and have you ever been in Sanctuary?
Yes.
Were you there at the time of the alleged murders?
Yes.
All right, now I need you to be very honest with me. Did you commit these murders?
It wasn't murder, it was self-defense.
Okay, that's a good to know. So what did they do to you?
The guy had some crazy delusion that I was a servant of a god and that I needed to die because apparently the god in his head told him that I was evil. So he got his henchmen and they trapped us in a room and like came at us with swords and we panicked and there was magic and there was knives and then we bolted
Okay.
out the window.
So they struck first.
Yes.
All right.
He
I'm gonna go.
told us that we needed to die because the God voice in his head said things.
Okay. I'm going to go talk to the others in your group, and I'll get back to you in a minute, okay? Okay. So
I'm going to do some praying right now and be like, now I can't do your work if I'm in jail, right?
So he goes on to Ronya and walks in and says, you must be Ronya.
Yes.
First, are you under 18?
Yes.
We'll get your parents in here. You don't answer a single question until your parents in here.
Oh dear. I'd really rather not have this conversation in front of my parents.
You're a minor. You're entitled to your guardian representation.
I'm entitled, but I'd really, really rather not involve them.
They're gonna find out one way or the other.
Yeah, but can we just not do that right now, please?
I'm not even allowed to talk to you without them here.
Okay.
Can you give me their contact info? I'll get a hold of them for you.
I give it to him.
Okay. All right, I'll be back in a little while.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm crying again.
He like kind of awkwardly tries to give you a hug without like messing up his suit.
I run away into the corner.
Okay, and then he's fine. His suit doesn't get messed up. Okay, so then he goes to James, your room. No, actually, he's going to go to Rusty's first. He's going to take care of the kids first. So he goes to Rusty's and says, and you must be Rusty.
Yep.
I'm whatever my name was. I'm
Jack Taylor.
Somebody Taylor.
I remember Taylor. Jack Taylor? Okay, I have to write that down. I'm Jack Taylor, and I'm here to represent you per the Hughes family. Eva? Yeah, what's your name?
Ezo?
Ezo, that's it. Oh, now I've done weird things with my names. Yeah, per the Ezo family request. And are you under 18?
Yes, I am.
Are you emancipated?
Yes. Well, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Convincing.
I had my aunt sign a bunch of paperwork, so she's not technically my guardian, but there's still some stuff she has to, whatever. I don't know, man.
All right.
Pretty sure.
In other words, you're the lawyer. You figure it out.
Yeah, maybe.
If you are emancipated, it should be easy to access at the records hall. If you're not, we need to get a hold of whoever your guardian is immediately. If you are, we can still call her if you'd like, but she's not required by law to be here.
Okay.
And if you are, you're going to be tried as adult.
Well, you can go get a hold of my aunt Jules at the Ezo's estate.
Okay. She's the one that was with Pew when they called?
Yeah.
All right. I'll get in touch with her and see what she knows. All right. I'll be back in a little while. And then he goes to your room, James, and kind of repeats the whole thing. I'm Jack Taylor. Now that I have it written down, I know his name. And you were part of this group that has been arrested for alleged murder?
Yeah.
What do you want to tell me about that incident? I need you to be honest.
Well, I didn't really have much of a choice.
All right.
We were kind of locked up in a room with them, and technically I don't think we even killed all of them.
Oh, that's definitely going to make it better.
There's your defense. We left one alive.
Technically, I don't think they're all dead. Well, according to this report, they are all dead. They were all killed in the altercation.
Okay. Well, the only way to actually get away with my life intact was to fight back.
Why is
And I only remember one of them actually dying. If any of the rest of them died, it was because their own followers, who I had to intimidate just to get out of there alive, left them to die.
So after this altercation, you also intimidated the people around him?
Yes. Again,
Do you have
in order
any
to
names
get out
of anybody you talked to at that point who may have witnessed what happened?
Names? No clue.
All right. Do you have any more information for just this preliminary hearing?
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna go talk with the prosecuting attorney, and we'll set up a quick court appointment for you all. In the meantime, you're gonna have to stay separate, I'm afraid, and we're waiting on a couple of guardians to get here, and then we'll see what happens. Is there anything I can answer? Any questions you've got?
With all this messed up stuff going on, I would have thought you would have gone after them. I would have thought these people would have gone after them themselves if they were legit authorities.
Gone after whom?
The people that we were forced to kill.
Why? What were they doing?
Raising an army.
All right. What for?
He claims to. Well, he had some. He believed he was being contacted by some sort of god, and he wanted to conquer in this god's name.
Okay. And what did he want to conquer?
Everything.
The world.
All right. So you believe that the authorities would have become involved,
Oh, they most definitely would have.
but they weren't at the time.
No.
All right. Do you know if anybody outside of this sanctuary knew about his plans?
Not that I know of.
Leo's gonna kick her.
And how did you know about them?
We wandered in because it was a safe place, and then it turned out to not be so safe.
Okay. All right.
The only reason we found out about his specific plans is because we'd already proved ourselves to be more competent, and he was trying to get us involved.
Okay, so he was trying to recruit you.
At first.
And then he tried to murder you.
Yes.
Why?
I'm not here. Oh, shut up.
Because we weren't going to go along with them.
Okay. Do you think that there had been others murdered in the past?
I have no evidence of it, but it felt like it.
Okay. I will definitely take that into account, or I will attempt to have that taken into account. Is there anything else?
Nope.
Okay. And if asked to, can you give us directions to this sanctuary?
Point it out on a map right now.
All right.
Of course, I would have figured you'd already know that since it was the scene of the alleged crime.
I'm just trying to make sure that everybody agrees on the placement and what's going on. That's all. I don't know a lot. I'm just here to represent you guys, and I'm going to learn more as the day progresses, but I wanted to see you all before much else.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll be back in a while. And you all stew for a little while longer. And after quite some time, really, Ronya, your parents come in. And
Okay.
they're holding hands,
I'm sure they're thrilled.
and they look at you. And your mom is like, what happened, sweetie? What's going on? We just got a call from a lawyer that we needed to be here. What's happening?
I'm under arrest for murder.
Well, that's easy. Of course you didn't do it. We'll just go and get you out. It's no big deal. And she turns to walk out of the room.
It was self-defense.
Wait, what?
Things are so much easier when you don't have people to.
Assuming we have some time, I basically while crying, basically tell them the entire story.
Okay. Yeah. So they're pretty horrified, but they're still hugging you.
And I'm every other sentence is, I'm so sorry.
And after a little while, the lawyer comes back into your room because now you have parents around. Says, "All right, is it all right with you if I chat with your daughter?" Yeah, of course. So he sort of goes through the same questions with you. Is there anything you wanted to add or change about the account that anyone else gave?
Well, I mean, it sounds right. He had us in a room that was clearly guarded, and we had no escape. And all of a sudden, we thought we were just going in there to discuss how to protect this sanctuary from all the scary death that was happening. And all of a sudden,
I'm sorry, what scary death?
The stuff that's happening everywhere, all the people dying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why we were there. And then we're in this room, and all of a sudden, when he's got us basically trapped, when we thought it was just a friendly meeting, he springs this weird, his God taking over plan, and tries to recruit us. And when we say we want no part of that, he starts making it clear that he's not going to let us out if we don't say yes. And he's threatening us with all these magic powers he has. And then things just went crazy. We really didn't have a choice.
How did they go crazy?
Well, I mean, again, he said he was going to kill us, and I think Sarah stopped him.
How's that?
Killing my smalls.
I mean, it really happened so fast. I don't remember. There was a big flash of light. I think it was magic. And then all of a
I
sudden we
seem
were
to
all
recall
fighting.
you were under a chair.
Yeah, I was literally hiding under a chair. So I'm not quite sure. But then all of a sudden we were all fighting, and I was so scared that he was going to use we knew he was super powerful, and I was scared that if he woke up again, he was going to do something. So I had to stop him.
Okay. How did you know he was super powerful?
Well, he ran this entire camp of all these people and had an entire army answering to him. Plus, he was telling us that he had all this crazy magic, and we've seen enough evidence that there is all this crazy magic going on that I saw no reason to disbelieve that part of his story.
So you didn't see any of the crazy magic?
Other than his direct threats to our lives, I guess not.
Okay. No, I'm here to defend you. I just want to make sure that I have all the story straight because you guys, you got a tough prosecuting attorney. So he's going to catch all the little details.
Okay, I mean, I was under a chair for most of this fight, so I don't know all the little details.
Okay.
You don't understand. I literally spent half the day yesterday being briefed on how to handle lawyers. Sarah did it, but Amanda did.
But does Sarah know any of that? No.
Nope. Sarah
Okay.
knows what she saw on Law and Order.
And Ronya is just totally scared and saying what she knows and then going for another hug from her parents.
Okay. He says, I'm going to try to get your case either dismissed or handled as a juvenile. But
Thank
given
you.
it's 4 murders, I don't know how much chance we're going to have at that.
I really thought we just knocked 3 of them out. I didn't realize they died.
Okay. Well, we've got an appointment in about 30 minutes with the judge. So we'll go there, we'll see what we can do. Okay?
Okay.
Your parents will be here. And he leaves and goes back to your room, Rusty. Says, all right, Rusty, unfortunately for you, you are indeed emancipated. Which means
Cool.
that legally you don't have a guardian or parent. And you are an adult. Which means that I'm more than likely not going to be able to get this set up as a... or set up... Sorry. It's like, wait, there's stuff in chat. Have you tried as a juvenile? I'm going to try, but it's very unlikely. Is there
Okay.
anything that you want to tell me or talk to me about that we can work through?
I mean, well, it was self-defense. The guy was threatening to kill us because we weren't going to follow with his crazy plan. So, I mean, it probably doesn't matter if I'm tried as a juvenile or an adult. I don't think. I mean, shouldn't make a difference, really.
Only if they find that, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do my best. But we've got a number of witnesses that are saying differently.
You know they had a tank there,
Was in
right?
the room where it happened.
They had a tank at that stupid place.
A tank?
Yeah. They had like a whole building full of military explosives and a tank and some other like all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he was a bad dude and he threatened to kill us, so it happened.
Like, it happened.
and
Okay.
here we are.
Well, we have an appointment in about 20 minutes now with the judge, who's going to decide what they're going to do with your case. I would advise you to not say anything you don't have to. And I'll see you in a few minutes.
Okay.
And a few minutes later, you guys all get collected by the assorted police people and brought to the courtroom, which is in a different building. It's not the same building. And you're actually like all put together into this courtroom.
This person.
And sort of while you're waiting, like there's actually a waiting, like there's another person being dealt with when you get there.
Oh, I was informed that court is hurry up and wait.
Yeah, so you're all just waiting, like out in front of the like actual courtroom, like you're just in the town hall or whatever. And your lawyer sort of, gives you like a little pep talk and then sort of walks over, and you actually see him start talking to the very large man who had helped you kill kobolds recently.
Oh.
Oh no.
And you can't hear anything they say, like they've gone over, but you definitely see them talking.
I'm gonna like
I don't remember him actually helping us kill kobolds. I remember him running into the room after the room was pretty much clear of kobolds and then berating us.
The only thing I've been doing this whole time is like casually fiddling with like, I presume I've been restrained, casually like fiddling with like the cuffs and stuff to see if I can figure out how they work and how to pick them.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean over to Rusty and be like, that guy said he was justice, didn't he?
I mean, he of all people would understand, I think.
He didn't seem too understanding. He seemed pissed at us for blowing up a bakery.
Eh.
What do you mean
So that's-
us? We didn't blow up the bakery.
I mean,
You're making Ronya cry harder.
if he was put in
Yeah,
our
I'm gonna
spot,
glare at
I
James.
think he would have made the same choice. That's all I'm saying.
Do you want
I
to
don't
make a
know,
sleight
this
of
guy
hand
seems to
check
have a
to
pretty
see how
big
you do with those
stick off
handcuffs,
his ass.
Rusty?
I'm not trying to take them off. I'm trying to figure them out.
Okay. Yeah, just make an intelligence check then to see if you can.
Oh gosh, I don't even have my character sheet up yet.
We're role playing, man.
We've gotten arrested. That's all. Okay, you definitely know that you would take them off if you had to or wanted to. They are
there it
fairly
is.
straightforward handcuffs. No problem.
Give him a
Cool.
paperclip and MacGyver that shit. Oh,
Yeah, it's just good to know for later. I think I stole some handcuffs off those cops we got in a fight with, like the very first.
Oh yeah, I think you
Episode.
did.
Yeah,
Do you know that?
she was there.
She was. She might have stolen some too, actually. Okay. By the way, Rusty rolled a natural 20 for anybody who wants to know.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
can see.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 24 on my int check.
So, so after a little while, eventually, it's not even a little while, eventually, you all get called into the courtroom. And you're sort of lined up. And your defense attorney is sort of, standing in front of you. And the prosecuting attorney, who apparently is your friend the Goliath,
the
gets to take
attorney?
his case to the judge.
Wait, he's a SWAT team member and a prosecutor. This is a
He
talented.
probably was the prosecutor, and he's only was going on the fight because he's one of the people that somehow gained the ability to.
Oh, that could be.
Yes, Your Honor, my name is
He
Jeremiah
already
Dunn.
said he didn't used to be,
I am the assistant district attorney for King County. And the facts of the case are very clear. I have multiple witnesses that place these individuals in a sanctuary on the date that Stephen Smith, Jeff Harden, Matthew Grand, and Riley Welsh were found dead. This is a bail hearing. I think that this case should absolutely move forward to trial. However, after witnessing what these people were able to do up in the recent altercation that just took place this morning, I actually motion that in lieu of bail, they provide assistance to the county sheriff's office as we currently have a situation that we can't handle on our own.
And the judge.
A, we are doing that anyway, and B, we
and
freaking told
your
you.
attorney sort of turns around and says, don't talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick James. Be like, dude, don't mouth off.
And your defense attorney says, I'm sure that my clients would be happy to help with this endeavor. But I think that given their community service, as recently shown by their taking out of strange monsters, that we should not proceed to trial. I think that they were acting in self-defense, and there is no reason not to think that they...
With all due respect, counselor, you are in fact a counselor, not a judge, not a jury. That is exactly what the jury will decide in a fair trial by their peers.
Yes, but I don't... Your Honor. My colleague is very correct in what the jury does, as we know.
Shit's going downhill fast.
I can certainly talk with them about whether they would be willing to continue their assistance in this matter. I feel, however, that if they do, that we should see that as not just in lieu of bail, but perhaps as evidence that they are, in fact, not a threat to this community and are a help to this community, and should not be prosecuted in this case.
Freaking apocalypse out there if no one noticed.
Your Honor, I can't help but notice that these individuals have made a positive contribution to society in certain instances, but their recklessness in their attempts to help has resulted in much damage to the community, as well as multiple deaths. So I don't believe that the two things necessarily cancel each other out. You can't get away with murder because you also did a bunch of good things. So I in no way, shape, or form move my position from doing this in lieu of bail instead of as a stay of execution.
Damages?
Move forward to trial.
Blew up some Danishes.
You know, you have a way of verifying the truth. I'm totally willing to let you just use that right now.
You're not helping our case, guys.
Shutting up.
Your Honor, let me consult with my clients. And he turns back around to you. Okay, guys, I don't think you're going to get any better than this deal, if this is something you want to do.
But the prosecutor literally has a magic spell that makes us tell the truth, and we're willing to let him use it.
He does.
It is way more accurate than a polygraph.
I mean, we could ask him, but I still think this is, I mean, I don't think magic is admissible in a court of law at this point.
You might have to rethink those laws. 'Cause we got magic issues now.
This whole
Can I
thing
hear
is
this
about-
conversation?
Probably. They're not being terribly quiet.
Okay. You realize that when I cast that spell, you guys cannot willingly lie. I am sure you believe within the depths of your hearts that you are making a positive contribution to society and that you were defending yourself. But nonetheless, that is not up to me or you or the judge. That is up to a jury of your peers, which is why this case must move forward to trial.
Wow, you have a big prick.
I just sort of, yeah, I'll I don't know what else to say.
Sarah's not helping.
No, she's really not.
So much.
I would be careful that the prosecutors, the DA's generosity is not looked too hard in the mouth.
Can we go kill monsters now?
So you want to take this
Yeah.
deal in lieu of bail?
I believe it's more important to
I mean,
help
at
rid the
this
city
point-
of monsters.
Exactly. At this point, it's not a question of the deal. It's I'm worried about the people of Seattle, and we should go protect them.
All right, you realize that you're going to have to come back for a court date.
I guess.
And you're all going to come back for a court date.
Yeah.
See this guy, douche again. Oh. Yes, that sounds. Yes, understood.
Because I'm here to work for you, but if I think that your flight risks.
No, I'll come back.
We'll come back. Assuming we're alive.
Huh, what? Yeah, we'll be back.
I'd prefer to just get this resolved here and now, but whatever.
I know.
I could
think we're
cast-
going to.
Way of truth to see if you guys will in fact come back for your court date, or intend to at the very least.
Go ahead, I'll come back.
This is unnecessary.
Yeah, we'll be.
You're
the one that just said it's not
Yeah, I know.
admissible anyway.
Yeah, you're about to go into combat with us. Either you trust us or you don't.
Retract. Okay, I need you to be quiet, ma'am.
Sorry, sir.
All right, Your Honor. My clients agree to these terms and will return on whatever day the court date is set. In the meantime, they will assist the King County in general with all incursions, or at the very least, the one that is currently happening. And the judge looks at all four of you. And she says, "You're all in agreement?"
I would not.
Yes, Your Honor.
I look at my parents. I'm like, no, really, I can help.
And they're just like frantically shaking their heads, like, "No, my daughter is not a fighter. What is wrong with you?" She says, "All right, I'll grant your community service in lieu of bail. And for this community service, I expect you to deal whatever needs to be done to get rid of the monster situation. It's currently occurring."
I raise my hand.
Yes.
I got in trouble for destroying some glass pastry cases when I was trying to rescue people from dangerous monsters. Will I get in trouble if I break some inanimate objects again?
I think that depends on the circumstance.
I'm just face palming.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm kind of looking at Ronya with this. Oh, honey, you're too.
I think right now you have much bigger things to deal with.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. So why am I in trouble for pastry cases?
You're not. You're here for murder.
What do you think he was talking about when he said, damn it? That is literally the only thing he was referring to.
I'm sorry,
There
you're
was the
talking to me?
pastries.
Anyway. Judge said we have bigger fish to fry. That's good to know. All right. Yes.
All right. You're free to go.
I glued my finger to a baby crib.
All right, we have a big problem. As you well know, you saw the kobolds that destroyed the bakery. There are many more of them, as well as some other creatures I couldn't identify. In the cave that never used to be there at the park that was just south of the bakery that was shattered. And earlier on this morning. So what we are going to do is we are going to work together. We are going to try to get rid of this problem, and we are going to take heed to try to cause as little collateral damage as possible. I understand it might be necessary, but that will be a last resort, not a first move. Are we crystal clear on this?
Yes, Bruce.
I recommend
raise my hand.
you do your best to make this man happy.
I raise my hand.
Yes. Tiny. What's your name?
My name is Ronya. And if it's a kobold cave that never existed anymore, is that fair game to mess up?
a mystical cave full of monsters sounds like the perfect place to use all-encompassing destruction.
All right.
Not a privately owned bakery.
Okay, good to know.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure the bakery was already destroyed by the dead bodies.
I already made that argument to him when we were actually there. And he didn't seem
Anyway.
to care.
Let's go to this park.
All right.
So we get all our stuff back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do
Yeah,
get
you
weapons.
got all your stuff back.
I
Well, you will
immediately check my bag for the snacks that were in it.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry because you've been here all day. We can get you guys some food before we get out of here. Some water.
That would be great. Also, how rested are we from our time in the clink?
Probably not very. You may have been able to take like a short rest, but probably not a long rest.
Okay,
Because I don't think it was very restful.
gotcha.
Especially if you were crying
The
the
one
whole
who
time.
was sobbing in the corner.
So if you'd like to have taken a short rest, that's fine, but I don't think you managed a long rest by any means.
Okay, good to know.
All
All right.
It's also like at this point, it's evening. It's like late evening.
So the next question is, do we really want to go after these things in the dark?
That's a great point.
I think
I didn't realize
tomorrow
how
might be
late
better.
they've gotten.
And I'd like to point out that not everyone in this group can see in the dark.
Also, I just feel like I might be a little more useful after I'm more rested.
What if we do a little bit of recon and go in first thing in the morning?
Yeah, I got a pretty good look at the situation earlier today. I actually lost two of my four members as soon as we get in. We were greatly outmatched. But all they had is guns.
They had guns? The
My
lizards
SWAT
had
team.
guns.
My SWAT team
Oh,
had guns.
SWAT team.
Come on with guns.
The lizard had no such guns.
I was going to say, if the lizards have fireballs and guns, I'm out.
I like it. I feel like they need to have guns.
Well, they did just take out his SWAT team members, so maybe they do now.
Oh, dear.
Stop giving the DM ideas.
Yeah, I had four members on my team in addition to me, and two of them fell as soon as we came in. The rest of us, we just got swarmed. We had to get out of there just to stay alive.
I'm sorry for the loss of your team.
So this is no small matter. If you think it would be more beneficial heading in there in the morning on a full rest, I'm completely for that. That makes a ton of sense. I'm sure you're exhausted after a long day. I definitely could probably use a good night's sleep, and yes, not going to get much worse. Most of that area is evacuated now anyway. So
Yeah,
All right.
let's rest.
Head down in the general area of the park and set up a camp.
Or we could go.
I
home and
live
sleep in a
literally
bed.
3 blocks away from here.
Yeah.
Not too
All
far
right.
away from the.
Where's Banner's house? Let's go.
It might be. It won't be a little cramped. I got plenty of room.
Okay, we're short.
Cool.
Half of you, anyway.
Okay.
Sorry, I was gesturing at Ronya. Me and her are short.
Am short. Yes. All right. So yeah, let's go sleep.
Okay.
Oh, damn it.
So you make your way to Jeremiah's house, which he very surprisingly invited you to. Considering a moment ago he was like, "You're prosecuting attorney." And what does your house look like?
I live just on the outskirts of town. It's a very. I've always wanted a Victorian house when I was growing up. I grew up in Everett, so I didn't live in the nicest part of Seattle. But now that I'm a little bit better able to take care of myself, I've always wanted a big Victorian house with columns in front of the front door, a wraparound porch. I know it's way out of place in my current neighborhood, but I don't care at all. It's what I've wanted since I was a little kid. So it's what I have. It's 2-story. I got a balcony out front. It's white. I got a big red door. It's like a dark mahogany that kind of has a cherry red to it because that's my absolute favorite. And I got all the things that are my favorites because I never had anything when I was little. So now that I can, I am not frugal at all with anything. I want what I want. So it's definitely seen better days. The entire neighborhood has been slambasted. But you could tell that it used to be quite the establishment. Now, part of the second floor, part of the second story on the side is kind of caved in. So one of the top bedrooms on the top floor has a huge hole in the wall. I don't have a clue how it got there. I left one day, I came home, and that's what my house looked like. I was a little bit less than excited.
Oh.
So I got it boarded up from the inside. Nobody's getting in through the house, through the open bedroom. But there's still 4 bedrooms that are easily accessible. And I got a pretty nice living area downstairs. Nothing seems to work most of the time. But the pool table doesn't require any electricity, and neither does the bar. I've also amassed.
She's gonna be sorry she missed this.
I've amassed as much mystical texts as I possibly can over the course of the last several weeks. Just trying
She's
to figure out what's
really
going.
gonna be upset she didn't. Make
I
it.
have.
Yes.
I have what used to be my from-home law office is now a very extensive mythological resource center, so I can try to figure out what in the world is going on. I keep that locked up. That is not fair game for my guests.
All right.
Okay.
So
Sounds pretty swank.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at this place and looking at him and looking at this place. Like, really, bro?
also extraordinarily hard for me to move around in my own house because it was designed long before I was this tall.
Yeah, that's a
there's
problem.
no custom giant furnishings or anything else.
As the short one, I'm chuckling a little bit at this.
It's not a short one. You're not even the shortest one.
Sure.
Yeah, my
I'm a
think
short
about
one.
my poor parents trying to reach the top cupboard.
So as you watched Jeremiah awkwardly try to make his way through his house, and take care of you guys, feed you, house you, etc. Is there anything you all want to discuss or deal with or anything before you go to bed?
I mostly am just exhausted and want to sleep.
I'm kind of like, did we learn anything from this last fight about? I mean, there were some that seemed to be magic users and some that didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to work through what we know about these lizards that we might.
And the magic
Help.
users were actually less of a threat, oddly enough.
It's because the magic users couldn't hit the broadside of the barn.
They also did less damage when they did. It hurt less.
Well, that's true. Other than compared to the guy that shot me with a couple arrows.
Yeah, the guys that were using magic also survived after one hit. None of the other guys did. They just went down almost immediately.
That is true. They seemed tougher.
Yeah.
So there were maybe some glass cannons leading out in the front, and then some more tough ranged people in the back. But with the sheer numbers that we're dealing with, I think we need to come up with some kind of viable solution, because the one entrance that I saw, it was absolutely massively guarded.
I could try to blow it up.
Sounds awesome.
We will take that as a plan A, but we also need...
How wide was it?
The cave opening, you could probably drive like a VW bus through it, about that size.
You could. Okay.
You
so
couldn't drive a semi truck through it, but you could drive, like a VW bus through it.
And there were like a bunch of sort of rocks around the entrance, big boulders with like about that wide entrance into the boulder area, and then the cave entrance behind that.
What if we load a VW bus with explosives and drive it through?
I don't have any more working automobiles to have at your disposal, and the sheriff's department has very, very few that are left that are still in working order. I'm not taking a county vehicle. Again, we're trying to minimize collateral damage of the other useful things that we need to keep law and order running in this part of the community.
We could use a broken vehicle.
Well, then how the hell are you going to drive it to?
Have you ever bump started a car? You just push.
I'd like to entertain some realistic ideas if that's at all possible. Because honestly, I thought we should fly a TIE fighter in here and just,
Hey, smart
something
ass.
down. I used to shoot womp rats down in the valley, and they were only about 2 meters wide. I'm pretty sure I can get it through that big hole.
I'm still planning to just blow it up.
I mean,
I think
speaking of
that's a
shooting things,
viable
I've got a
first-
bow at least, so
Yeah.
I think
that is
I
a
can shoot
viable
stuff from
first
way
option.
away.
If it's it looks like a mystical cave, it doesn't have any private property, civilians, anything else nearby, I say we try to blow it up. But if that doesn't work,
Then I think we just go
do
in.
we have a plan B? Because I just went in with 4 highly trained SWAT team officers who got swarmed by.
Well, if that's as wide as it is, the two of us can basically block off the entrance, and then everyone else chucks in, attacks from behind.
What if we draw them out and start picking them off as they come out, rather than
That's
going
a good idea.
in?
That's a good idea.
I would rather not go in the giant nest of evil
I
things.
wasn't saying
and sit back
going
from a
in
distance.
it. I was just saying it would be way easier to keep them coming at us in limited numbers, just by staying right at the
Exactly.
entrance.
You block
Especially
it.
there's boulders around the entrance. If we could find a way to narrow the entrance even more, kind of create a funnel like a Thermopylae kill zone.
Exactly.
I think that's actually pretty plausible.
Any chance you could get me a crossbow or something? Quarterstaff is not really useful for picking things off from a distance.
I don't have much of an armory. I mean, I'm a prosecuting attorney. I help out where I can, but I mostly assist people.
You in the eye.
Their journey.
I'm so sorry.
I don't have an armory.
I love you.
I just do my part to help out the best way I can.
Sorry,
Most
we're
of that
having
has
a
been through
moment.
research, not through amassing weapons.
Well, the last guy we met with an armory turned out to be a pure evil, so.
Yeah, that might actually be a point in your favor.
I'm still waiting for you to have a point in my favor, but
Glare.
the other 3 seem to be contributing.
Right. So bedtime.
Yeah, that seems smart.
Before I go crazy California bitch on this guy.
The good thing about crying all day is it actually makes it way easier to sleep.
Yeah, I'm sure you're just. Did we set a watch? Do you think we should set a watch? Let me find a set a watch.
How's the security in your house, dude?
If the
Flyboard wall.
if technology stays working, I still have enough power. I have a pretty decent system. If anybody comes onto the premises, we'll be alerted. If tech goes out over the evening, I have magic lights that'll turn on, but the security kit system, I don't have anything. I don't have anything that will alert us to the presence of anybody.
Then I guess a watch is probably not a terrible idea.
A watch is probably a pretty decent idea.
Ron, you want to get some rest?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I will. I'll take last watch. I need to get up early and prepare for tomorrow anyway.
I'll take third watch.
I'll take first.
And I turn and look at James. I know you're not used to it.
You do have to take it sometimes.
I've just gotten used to you forgetting and
Yeah, we know.
being able to sleep through the night.
Because somebody doesn't volunteer.
1, 2, 3, glare, James.
Yeah, I wish I had a alert us of danger spell, but I haven't come across anything like that in my search.
That would be convenient. We should work
It
on
would
getting
be.
those.
Yeah, amassed quite a bit of mystical books and nothing so far that resembles a spell book.
Anything useful?
Yeah,
What
quite a
about
bit of it's useful.
why the power's going out and people are randomly dropping dead or anything?
Now that's a little bit more useful than anything I've managed to acquire.
Guess that'll be a mystery. Anything about a giant purple crystal?
That's a very specific question that you have there.
We came across one in our travels, and it was just sitting in this giant crater being weird and glowy. We were wondering if it had something to do with the technological malfunctions.
So out of everything you've seen over the past few weeks, there's been creatures flying, people spawning out of the ground and murdering people, and your concern is over a glowing purple crystal.
I'm concerned it might be related to what's causing technology to fail and people to die.
I'm going to bed, and I will leave you to just mull over your priorities.
I'm already at
How are people
curled up.
dying? Not a priority. People are just randomly dropping dead.
I'm already asleep, curled up in the corner of a couch, just in the room we were talking in.
Yeah, I'm gonna look over at Rodia and go, oops.
I go into my room, and I don't go immediately to sleep. I am meditating and praying.
Okay. All right. So, who had first watch?
I did.
Okay. Why don't you roll a perception check?
I have to move you off my character sheet. Hang on.
You have no idea how many windows I have open on this computer. It's ridiculous. I need 5 monitors, I think. I think I'm not really actually going to be content with 4.
You just need one of those security booth.
Yeah, I
wall
do.
of
I
monitors.
really do. Or I need a tech person to run the streaming side of this, one or the other, because it's really hard to do both.
I'm percepting, right?
Yes, you are percepting.
I might have just percepted twice.
I didn't get any
My
percepted.
fingers.
I
I didn't.
might need to re-log because you've been logged in all week.
No, I undid
Oh,
that.
okay.
I closed that window.
There you go.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I hadn't clicked anything again yet.
Oh, well, now you have. Now it works.
Well, I think it's clicking.
So she clicked real well and got a 9.
She clicked well. Excellent.
Really, she got a 3 and a 1, but there's that +6. Okay.
Thank God I'm smart.
All right. Who had second watch?
James.
James.
Sort of by
Reluctantly.
default.
Are you going to actually pay attention during your watch?
Yeah.
All right.
I
well,
assume he'd do a good
I've never-
enough job as long as he does it.
as long as he gets forced into it.
He takes his duties seriously. He just will opt out of them when given the
Okay.
opportunity.
So Sarah, you're
Just that
watching,
one.
but you're a little distracted by being really tired and kind of out of it. James, roll perception. Okay. So James got 12, and you're kind of in the same boat. You're doing fine. You're paying attention. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. You do notice. No, you don't. You don't notice anything. The traffic is mostly stopped. It's late. It's all quiet. Who had third watch?
I did.
Okay, Rusty, roll your perception. Okay.
Wow, we all
You're
perceived
even worse.
very well.
You got
Yep.
7.
We had a rough day.
Yeah, it was. It was a very rough day. So, Rusty, while you were hanging out in the middle of the night, you got a little bit distracted by Ronia's snoring.
Aww.
She doesn't normally snore, but she had a rough day. She cried a lot. She was really snotty.
I like how my
Yeah, I
bad
guess
roll
that
is
makes
not my
sense.
fault.
So it's really hard to overhear anything while, she's in the living room with you. But you don't notice anything else. And Jeremiah, you had fourth?
I did.
Okay. Roll me perception. And also, Rusty, did you like just go knock on his
Wow.
door, or how did you wake him up?
I just knocked on his door.
Okay. And you just woke up and
7 is.
I mean, I wasn't gonna like creep up on him and like hover. Hey,
just because you guys don't know each other, I didn't know what you were gonna do.
you just knock on the door.
Yeah.
That's all you do. I know
I hear
etiquette.
knock, and I wasn't sleeping very soundly anyway. I have 4 accused murderers in my house,
Yeah.
so
The average outside observer is very surprised that you decided to bring them to your house.
yes.
Okay, so you didn't sleep terribly well, so you're a little tired, a little distracted as well during your watch, but you do manage to notice that at some point, like towards morning, the lights that you had on all go out, and your little magic lights come on,
Wah, wah, wah.
and the rest of you wake up to sparkly air. You also notice that it's just not sparkly air, but like it feels tingly, sparkly, like whenever the magic comes through.
We've
Fabulous
gotten used
air.
to this by now.
Carbonated air.
Carbonated air.
I mean,
Speaking of
hopefully
which,
it's always carbonated, but
She's well to the point.
Okay, so y'all get woken up or wake up or whatever it is you decided to do. It is now magic.
Okay.
And you head down to the park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go fight some
Follow.
kobolds. Okay, with that, we're actually going to take a quick break because it is 7:30.
Look, guys.
Okay.
I don't
That looks
know what
great.
Amanda's doing.
I'm making a
What's that?
crib.
Oh, and you meant tiny. You meant really
okay.
tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, she makes tiny things.
it's adorable.
Some of them are good.
I made a tiny Eeyore
Looks
last
great.
week.
Oh, yeah?
You want to see?
Yeah. Oh, I
Yes,
found the
second.
gecko you gave me. It's in a box still, but I found it.
Oh,
And then I left it in a
yay!
box where it was safe. Because
That
I'm
was one of the first
eventually
things
gonna
that I
move.
made. Wait, just a second.
I was pulling out sweaters and I found it.
Friday night we had a thunderstorm, and then I woke up to an inch of snow on the ground. I don't know what my weather's doing. Little
a
bitty
tiny-
Eeyore.
Little
Aww.
Eeyore I made, and I
Oh,
also recently
that's itty
made.
bitty.
Yeah, I also made this chick that's shaped like an egg, and it's specifically for a person who has a chick that has kind of wonky, asymmetrical eyes. So, I mean, a plushy chick. And then here's a pig, and I need to make another pig.
Nice.
Those are pretty darn cute.
Love to dwarfs.
That looks like I like arts.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna take a quick
And
break, guys. We'll be back in like 5 minutes or so. If that works for everybody.
Sweet.
Okay, I will make you all very quiet, so I will not be able to hear you, but you can continue to talk if you want. And I'm gonna go to the break screen, and you guys, if I can find the right screen, are now quiet. And we'll listen to a little bit of music while we wait for the break to be over. Whatever. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Hey guys, we're back. Let me unmute all the people real fast. And we can hear them again. Yay!
Question is, do you want to?
If you want to, you can hear him. If not, you can just mute the whole thing and then you won't hear any of us, and I don't know why you're here.
That'd be pretty boring.
It'd be pretty boring. I mean, I was muted for like the first third or something last week, so I don't know.
Yeah, but that was like 1/5 of the adventure.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, listening to one side of a phone conversation.
Okay, so you all are heading to the park where the kobolds live, correct?
That is correct.
Okay,
It may or may not be a good idea, but it is correct.
it is what you're doing. All right. So you all make your way. Are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just like going?
I'm following.
I am
SWAT
not at
member
all stealthy.
Esquire.
I am ginormous. Stick out like a sore thumb.
Are you as bad as I am at sneaking?
I am terrible.
Sounds like
Then I'm just following their lead.
Yeah, I'm kind of going to look at them and just go, yep, not bothering.
Okay. So
Despite the fact that last time I was the one who tripped over everything.
okay. Remind me what your passive perceptions are, unless you would rather be. I mean, I assume you're watching pretty carefully. So
I'll
if you'd
be
like to
looking
roll your
around.
perceptions, you can roll perceptions for like as you get closer.
13 is my passive.
Okay.
Yeah.
My passive
14
16,
is
so I'm
mine.
just going to go with
I
that.
rolled higher than my passive perception, so I'm
Okay.
happy.
Yeah. I rolled a 16 because I am looking all over the place because I am very jumpy right now.
And Jeremiah rolled a 12. All right. So you guys are making your way, like you get to the park, no problem. It's very quiet because they've mostly like evacuated the area, as you were told. And you start making your way into the park, and like almost immediately, it's super easy to see there is like this great big like cliff wall thing that didn't used to be there. Like I don't know how familiar you are with this park, but like it's a whole different terrain now. It's like there's a mountain that wasn't there before. It's covered with trees that weren't there before. Like this is a whole new. It's kind of like when you ran into the tabaxi.
Oh, River Wild's house.
What? now?
Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
that like it was just sort of
The
transplanted.
cat man.
Yeah, your cat friend.
Ah, that's what I was thinking of, but you use strange words.
The word that I couldn't even come up with, and then nobody knew what it meant anyway, so it was pointless for me to come up with it. The cat person, your friend River Wild. So like his house, kind of, except on a much larger scale, because it's like a whole mountain. I mean, not like a whole mountain, but like a whole large hill that sort of looks like a mountain. That just got
classified as a
plopped
mountain in Japan,
here
right?
in the middle of the park. Which, of course, Jeremiah, you've seen, but you didn't really get it described before, so now you know what it looks like.
Gotcha.
And-
So, I'm assuming
Okay,
we're
so
kind
it
of looking at
looks,
this
it
thing.
looks just like I saw it earlier, but not like it did before.
Yes.
That's what I
Yeah,
was
it looks the
wondering.
same as last time you were here.
Okay.
And there's like a bunch of big boulders, and Jeremiah, you could sort of point out like in those boulders, there's like a ring of boulders is where you found the entrance to the cave last time. I'm gonna move you guys to this page. I do not know if it'll work because I tried to do Fog of War again last time. That was a horrible mistake.
Oh.
It's very, very, very big, so you're gonna have to like scroll out a lot and then figure out what's going on.
Rolled. Oh.
It's cute that she thinks we can figure out what's going on.
Ooh, it's got a cool logo.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It says Cobalt Lair. I can
Yeah.
read.
Yeah. So, hey, I think it
Wow.
works. So if
It's
you
crazy
scroll
that,
like
that
down,
they labeled their
down,
house for
then
us.
you can sort of see where the rocks are in the entrance to the cave.
Oh, I get it.
Hey, the Fog of War worked! Oh my god, I'm so proud of it.
Yay!
Scroll.
Equals
And let
5
me-
feet. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, that's real big. So I was trying to. It's a big map, and I wanted to make it like work so we could have tokens and stuff on it. So yeah, so you can see from where you are. I don't think your icon is on here.
No, but Pew's is.
Well, you could be Pew, or I could put yours on if you want. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Oh, those rocks.
I mean, you
I'd
can
rather.
too, actually. All you do is just like take your little name on your character sheet, like that tab, and then just like pull it over. Bam! Now you're there.
Hey, there I am. I see me.
Yay! So you might not want to quite run in that fast, but okay. Are you running in
Oh,
that
I thought-
fast?
Oh, I thought that's where we were starting.
No, you could see it from where you are. But if you
Okay,
want to run
change
all
this
the
out.
way in, you just go ahead and do that.
Please don't. We don't want this to all die.
Oh my gosh, it'll be like the last time we went into a cave.
Yeah.
What, where I didn't go in first, and the only reason I didn't get out is because I was trying to make sure you could?
Well, but you died, was my point.
I mean, he didn't die. He's right here.
That's true.
And he didn't die, he was just enslaved.
Oh, you would have.
Happen.
That didn't work out so well for the
Knocked
people
out,
that tried
too,
doing
but-
the enslaving.
No, it really
Yeah,
doesn't.
so anyway, maybe collectively, let's not run in, Ronya.
And start yelling.
Understood.
Okay.
an idea.
Oops.
As I just have my bow ready.
Okay.
It's like, all right, everybody ready?
No, I messed up a thing, and now there's 2 of me.
Uh-oh. That's all right.
Cool.
I can click on one of them. I can't click on the other. I can click on this one.
Okay. Just ignore the other one, or I can delete it or whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are... Oh my god, I really need more monitors. I don't have enough room for everything.
Before we get started, I'm going to cast Bless
Okay.
over Rusty, Ronya, and James.
Cool.
If you cast Bless on me, I can cast Bless on... I guess, can I cast Bless on myself? I don't remember.
Yes, you can.
Perfect. Then all of us can be...
Nice.
Very
Hashtag
cool.
blessed.
It's three targets, so you can include yourself.
Yeah.
I knew it was 3. I didn't remember if I could be one of them.
So Jeremiah blesses?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, wait, did he bless you, Sarah?
She blessed 3 people. I was going to bless the other 3.
Right. He didn't bless you.
There's 2. He
There's
did bless
5
me.
total.
Oh, I saw you. I got.
He did actually bless me because I blessed my friends.
Oh, wow. Your alternate avatar.
Yeah. Well, at the moment we are working together.
At which point I'm kind of looking at him like, okay then,
Wow.
bro, I can't figure you out.
Okay, so you guys stop, you bless each other and yourselves. And
Hand holding blessing communion.
and then are you making your way towards the cave entrance?
Well, I think the idea was we were going to try to find a way to narrow the cave entrance, if at all possible, to kind of create a
And/or-
little kill zone. After, of course, we attempted to blow the damn thing up in the first place and saw where all the devastation.
Yeah, I think we should kind of like take covered positions around it.
let's see, from where we are now.
Range first.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how far away are we? We're a long ways away.
Mm-hmm. So just let me know where you wanna go and what you wanna do. What your order is.
I thought it would be wise, if I'm going to try and blow it up anyway, to try and get some of the kobolds themselves to come out into the entryway and blow it up on them.
Not a terrible idea.
So we need some kind of diversion to get them to come out.
I mean, as long as we don't go inside, we could probably even just like yell and have them start to come towards us, and then I just blow up the entrance as they're coming.
Are there any rocks that we can like push down to narrow the entrance a little bit?
That's a good question.
I'm sure bouncing rocks would
let's get a little closer to make sure we're in range.
Yeah, there's a number of rocks.
Yeah, I was thinking of like take a position like here. No, you're not gonna click. You jerk.
So yeah, if we went somewhere around here. Oops. Here.
Yeah, right about there. We're on the same page. Although maybe, do we want to split up and put some of us on the other side so we can?
Well, obviously there's things blacked out because it's.
Should probably stay close together-ish.
Or do we want to stay close together so we can?
So yeah, this is like the wall, right? Like the edge of the cliff.
Oh, okay. So
all the
there's
way
no.
Down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'm sharing a space with somebody. Who should I share with?
I'm following right
I don't
behind
think you could share spaces with people.
Jeremiah.
I'm pretty
She
sure I
can.
can share spaces
Yeah,
with
because
people.
she's
Yeah.
a halfling.
She's
a
itty
midget.
bitty.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Jeremiah. Like, although I wouldn't share a space with Jeremiah because he might step on me.
Yeah, I don't think you
All
can,
right.
Sarah. I think just Ronya can.
I could probably stand up between his legs, honestly, but
Do you want to?
not really. Okay, I guess I'm just sharing a space with Rusty right now. So I'm on top of you, dude.
That's fine.
Okay.
And I'm just getting ready to shoot the first kobold I see.
Okay. So as you guys get closer, like to about where you are, Ronya and Rusty, you sort of hear like some rocks like clanking together a little bit, coming from like the area that's right in here, like behind those boulders.
Rocks clanking together, huh?
Where did you say?
How did they hear something?
Because they got better.
Oh,
Oh, you
down
do
there.
too, right? Because your passive is 16. You hear it too.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry. I was just looking at the numbers.
So it's inside the cave.
Well, it's
Alright.
inside
my
like
passive's 13, so that could go either way based on what the other people.
yeah, you know it and hear it. Like just in like you think it's coming from just inside like that wall of boulders.
Okay.
They might know we're
Another
here.
mine.
I mean, if we want them to come rushing at us so I can try to drop the cave on their head, then it's okay with them knowing that we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as
That
well.
is true.
Let's get started.
Should we just start yelling?
Start banging the pots and pans. Metaphorically. I didn't bring actual pans. I might whack my quarterstaff on a couple rocks.
Yeah, I just start going, hey, kobolds! Wait, we don't know what they're called, do we?
Yeah.
Hey, lizard thingies!
Yeah.
Jellyface, get out here!
Okay, as you
Commander
do
of the
that-
Lizard Army.
as you're all yelling, this little like lizard head sort of pokes around the rocks with a crossbow.
I shoot it.
And shoots at James. But I don't have him in there, so he got a 17, which I don't think hits you.
It does not.
Does not hit you. So he shoots at James and it clings off of your shield.
Do
And
I
then
get
he
to shoot back
ducks
at him?
back in, and now I want all of you to do initiative.
Okay.
Let me make the initiative thing come up.
Oh, yeah, and we have to, like, click on ourselves, right?
Yeah, so right-click your token.
Your token is not under Ronya.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that it's gonna work.
Oops.
Oh, here, I'll move just for a second. Okay, I'm moving so that we're not on top of each other, but just know that I'm actually on top of Rusty. Rusty's going fast. James is not.
The person with a good bonus rolled high.
If
The
I click
person
on
with
myself,
the
I don't.
crappy
click on
bonus
initiative
rolled low.
I don't know what's going on. I can roll initiative on the thingy. There you go.
Yeah, right click your... Oh, you did it. Perfect. You're good. Why
Yep, it's good.
can't I add this dude, though? Come on, dude. Can I add another dude? Can I add just a
The
normal?
lizard has no initiative.
He doesn't, because he's not, like, I haven't made a monster out of him, so I'll just add this one, and I'll just roll.
That could go good or bad.
17. Come on, let me change you, you stupid Cobalt. No, I don't want to change Jeremiah. I want to change Cobalt.
He doesn't want to be changed. You have to accept him as he is.
Take that 0.
I wouldn't mind any initiative modifier that wasn't negative, so change me, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm guessing James is a little distracted by that arrow.
Yeah, it
I mean-
came out of nowhere as far as you could tell. Okay, so Rusty, you're up.
I shoot that kobold that stuck his head out because that's what I was waiting to do.
Yeah, he
you were
was holding an
yelling,
action.
Is all I heard. You guys were all yelling.
Oh, I said I
specifically
had
said
my.
he was holding an action.
Oh, did he? I didn't hear it
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah,
Okay.
he did.
Okay, then in that case, yes, you got to shoot the kobold. Yes, you hit him and you kill him. Wait, no. You hit him. You do not kill him.
Oh, it's much
Roll
tougher
one.
than the other kobolds then.
Roll 1d4, you're blessed.
That,
Wait,
that,
that's
that
the
adds
hit, though.
2 hits.
That's-
and
that-
then-
I'm
he
gonna
hits
hit
anyway.
no
That's
matter
the
what.
attack, yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Hold on, let me add 1 to 4. Does it still hit?
Yes. Yes, it still hits.
Excellent.
No, it misses now. It's no good.
Dang it.
Very specific.
You're just
And I-
too
we're not
accurate.
we're not hidden, so I don't get sneak attack. So.
Right.
Sadly.
Yeah,
There
you were
is no
definitely
sneaking
yelling. Okay.
There is no sneaking happening right now.
And then I will. I'll stay there.
Okay. Yeah, and after you
Yep.
hit him, he ducked back in. Behind the rocks.
Okay.
Surprise, motherfucker.
So now it's actually your turn, because you held an action before and I never heard it. So what do you want to do
Okay.
now?
I might actually get a little closer. Not super keen on trying to like run all the way in there, but I'll
Okay.
close the distance a bit. And then, and I don't see when I get a little closer, I don't see any heads sticking out. All right, I'll just.
No, they're
I'll
like
just,
really big boulders.
I'll grab. No, I'll just keep my bow ready to shoot the next one that comes out. So I'll just ready that as an action.
Okay.
Lizard, gizzard.
Okay. Sarah.
I really don't have a lot of options here. I'm just gonna chill.
Okay.
Maybe keep yelling. I'm gonna keep yelling.
Okay.
Their stinky lizard faces hiding in their cowardly cave.
Okay. You do that. It is daylight though, correct? Yes, it's daylight. Okay.
Yeah, we went in the
First thing
morning.
Ronya, what you gonna
Okay.
do?
So we can't see any, right?
Nope. You
Where
can see lots
exactly
of
is
rocks.
the actual neck of the cave?
What's that?
Like,
Just
where's
like
the
this, right?
actual, or I guess, mouth of the cave? Like, where does it actually
Yeah,
sort of
right
open?
there.
Down there?
Well, there's like
Okay.
there's an opening in the rocks, like right here,
Mhm.
and then there's the actual cave opening, like right here. So you can't really see the
Okay.
opening in the rocks from where you are. Or the cave
Okay,
opening.
I'm
You
gonna
just see
come
boulders.
over again behind Rusty. Can I see it better from there?
Mm-mm.
What if I come out to, like, here?
You can't. That's a
Can't
cliff.
go up there.
Oh, that's it. Oh, that's. Oh, okay. This is the edge of the. So we have to be on this side.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing some scaling.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, like
I
this
thought it was the other
area
way
right
around.
here is like the park.
Gotcha. Okay. And then let's see. So there.
hope.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
you can
also
try to
going
climb
to
the cliff
keep.
if you want.
No.
Please don't. Please don't.
I'm also going to keep yelling and
Son of a bitch.
yeah, just be like, out here, guys, come on! Don't you want to fight?
Okay.
Are you gonna keep an action ready, or just
Yeah, I'm gonna have an action. I'm going to for now, my only action is going to be crossbow, but yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Oh, and as a bonus action, I give bardic inspiration to Rusty.
sweet?
It's a bonus action. I stick my elbow in glue.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So the little cobalt comes back out. Bloop. Rusty, you get your attack.
I think I should too if he doesn't kill him.
Did you hold an action?
Yeah, I held my crossbow.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm not hearing things apparently. Yeah, he doesn't kill him.
Tonight.
Okay.
You do not hit him.
Oh.
Don't forget you're blessed.
Oh, you might with less.
Oh yeah, so plus 1d4. Oh.
Okay.
17.
Yeah, you do hit him. So you hit him
Yeah.
4. Nice, good job. And he snarls and yells something like and shoots at Rusty. Well, he can't really. Well, I guess he can. He went out far enough to be able to see him if Rusty saw him. And he's gonna shoot at Rusty. For a 19, I think hits you.
Yep.
And he's going to do something. What does he do? Okay. For 4 damage. And then he's going to
Okay.
run back and you lose sight of him. So I'm just going to put him back there where you can't see him. He's behind rocks.
He should
Jeremiah.
be getting kind of hurt by now.
Yeah, he looked like you could see that he was like bleeding a little bit.
That's the sturdiest one we've seen yet.
Yeah.
Starting to understand how Jeremiah's guys got taken down.
Well, they also couldn't do anything.
They
Shoot
weren't
inside a
seeing
barn.
Dude,
but
I was
yeah.
just keeping
Yeah.
my mouth shut. He's like right here.
Okay.
I don't think we knew
I
that
have the
though.
wrong
That was
thing.
all outside.
Yeah, you couldn't see it.
Yeah, you guys couldn't see any of that.
No
going
idea
on.
that
was
his guys were so bad.
South of the building.
You did hear some gunshots.
That ultimately took down everybody that was there. Just
Oh, yeah.
for the record.
Of course they did.
Who else am I
So-
sticks?
Based on our conversation earlier, we're trying to lure people out. So I'm still trying to communicate with whoever it is that is the leader of the lizard people. Because I still am convinced that they have a leader that will come out.
The honorable way, right?
Yes, the honorable way, because I have entirely too much faith that people will, in fact, do the honorable thing. But I'm not
Problem.
stupid. So I'm not rushing in because our plan, as far as I know, is still to try to lure people out and then try to collapse the entrance by blowing things up. So I'm still yelling. I move forward, but not so incredibly close that I will get shrapnel from the impending explosion that I'm hoping Ronja will create. And I don't have any ranged weapon, but I will stand ready in action with my. Actually, no, I will not. I will actually use an action. I will cast a magic weapon on my mace.
Ooh.
Okay. Nice. Cool. Okay.
Oh, except if you cast that, you lose the bless.
Oh, yeah, they're both concentration.
I guess, yeah, maybe use it once the bless is already used.
No, bless is good for a minute, I think.
Oh,
bless.
oh.
Mhm.
Bless
But I
is good.
believe
yeah.
they are both concentration spells, and you can only have one
Aw.
concentration spell up at a time.
Bless does in fact require concentration, as does this. That's true. Yeah, I guess the bless would be well more beneficial. So I guess I will ready an action with my mace in the off chance that a creature gets blown out of the entrance and
Right to you.
lands in front of me, yet is still alive.
Okay.
Ready for all contingencies.
Okay.
Planning.
James, you finally are undistracted by that arrow that came whizzing out at your shield.
Okay, I'm gonna pop over to this side of the rocks. Oh,
Get your
apparently the
shield,
grid
you
is
big
not
weenie.
aligned with.
The grid is not.
No, they don't quite. I couldn't make them quite match up. It's close though.
Hmm.
I tried really hard.
That's right.
We
Yes.
appreciate the effort.
It's
Yeah,
close.
that's right.
Yep.
They're like the same size. They're just not quite aligned.
Okay. So I will ready to, since I think this is directly opposite where the kobold did pop up before, I will be ready to bash him if he does pop up in the same place.
Well, he came out around this little rock hole before.
Oh, okay, he did. Okay.
You gotta play
Whack-a-mole.
whack-a-mole. Yeah, exactly.
Bop.
Okay, you got anything else?
Bop. Less
Nope.
friendly version.
Rusty, you're up.
I will move diagonally, so probably a little off the edge of the map, but like, oh,
Now you've lost
Or-
yourself.
And Rusty's
totally off
gone.
the edge of the map.
No, wait. They're
I'll move
actually-
myself back a little bit. I was going to move diagonally down to
Okay.
like here, but like out further,
Mhm.
so I could maybe like see in there a little bit.
Okay.
And if I see one, I will shoot it.
Okay. So you get a diagonal where you can look in the like hole between the boulders, and from your angle where you can see, you don't see anything.
Okay.
Gah, where'd that one go? And then I'm like I yell that, and then
You can kind of see like the entrance to the tunnel from where you were.
yeah, I was like, I'll just say I don't see any of them out here, and then I'll hold an action to shoot anything that comes forward.
Okay.
Any kobolds. So
Okay. Sarah.
Still largely useless.
Must
I'm
be
gonna-
Tuesday.
Oh.
Wow. It's Sunday, jackass. I'm going to use my light cantrip and set one of these rocks, like right in front of the cave, glowing.
Okay.
It's range of touch, but
It is. You could like
Yeah, that's
throw
why
a
she-
rock.
Yeah, that's
That's true. I will grab like a fist-sized rock and make it glow, and then chuck it at in the entrance or as close to it as I can get.
Like over the boulders.
Yeah.
Okay, make a strength check.
pretty useful.
Strength check.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
to see how far you can chuck it, I guess.
Yeah. See if you can get over those boulders. So you throw the rock, and you actually manage to like hit the boulder with it. And so the rock tumbles down, and you've got a glowing rock like sitting at the bottom of the boulder.
Well, we can throw it again. You know, it'll get there eventually.
It's like
That's probably
right
right next
next
to
to
me,
James.
then.
It fell right next to
Yeah.
him.
Really have any plans here, gosh?
And it
I
feebly
told you I'm
glows in the
useless.
light of the sun. It doesn't do much.
Oh.
Okay, Ronya.
Okay. I think since I only have a movement of 25, so I think the farthest I can get is right on. Again, I'm sharing a space with James. And I would like to. Well, I'm still yelling this whole time, like yelling at the kobolds.
Okay.
And I guess I'll use my action to pick up the rock and throw it again. Is that okay? See if we can get it closer.
Go,
So
glowy
here's
rock,
my
glow!
amazing strength. Oh wait, that's a save. I want to check. Just a second.
Yeah, that's
It's
probably
that
the
makes
same.
with Sarah too, but I don't think it really matters.
It doesn't matter either way. It's terrible.
So you go to throw your rock
Oh, dude, that
over the
rock's
boulder,
like the size of you.
and it kicks the boulder and click, 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 and like lands on James' head, and then falls to the ground.
Oh,
I
Not
seem to
damaging
think
him
like
in any way, just like lands on his head.
that to me sort of feels like I just look at her like, what?
Then I look up at him with this evil grin and give him some bardic inspiration. I sing a little ditty about that's how incredibly effective all the kobold attacks will be on him.
Okay. Just like light rocks falling on your head.
Yeah, see, I did that on purpose to illustrate how feeble the kobolds will be against his mighty strength.
Okay.
With that story.
Okay. And as y'all are doing this,
What are we doing?
I don't know, but as you're doing it, I'm gonna open up a little more of the map that you can see, because this dude comes out with a crossbow and shoots
Oh,
Rusty,
no.
I guess.
Cool.
Sure.
I shoot him back.
Yeah, you shoot, because you were ready to shoot, so you can shoot
Yeah.
as he comes out. Yeah, you just like murder him. He doesn't shoot
Sweet.
anybody. He just gets
He
murdered.
comes out to shoot, but doesn't get the chance.
And then another one comes out, sees his dead friend, and yells and shoots you.
I love kobold speak.
If I can find where he shoots you. He tries to shoot you. Oh, he's got a crossbow, not a sling, but I'm just doing it with the sling, 'cause that's what I've got right here. He misses you completely. So, like, he's so mad, and he, like, goes to shoot you, and he's not even paying attention. He just, like, goes to shoot, and it just, like, misses you, like, by a mile. And then he runs back behind his little hole.
You're
And you
making
don't
them
see the
sound
other one.
so
The other one doesn't
cute.
come
That's
back
a
up.
problem.
I'm also immediately yelling back at him.
What are you yelling back at him?
I'm just like, get out here and fight, you stupid jerk. Come on.
And you hear back from the rocks, like...
Yeah.
I got you, bitch.
All right.
So wait, have we taken out the first one yet, or is he still around somewhere?
Oh,
He
yeah,
went
Rusty
back.
The first
You don't know
one,
where
but-
he went.
He disappeared.
Oh, well, Rusty
I don't
killed
know
one
where
of
he's at.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know if it
what
was
the-
the
He
same
doesn't
one.
know if it was the same one or not.
Okay.
Kobold died.
It was a cobalt with a crossbow. It was coming from a
Gotcha.
different area, but
Kobolds
who
all
knows how
look the
things are
same.
connected.
Did he drop the crossbow?
The one that he killed, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you
Ooh.
wanted a crossbow. You were going to pick up a
Jeez.
kobold crossbow?
Been asked for.
Mine.
It might be kind of a shitty crossbow, but it's a crossbow.
Dude, I'm trying to attack guys from a distance with a quarterstaff.
I know. I was gonna say it's better ranged weapon than a
Shitty
quarterstaff, I'm
crossbow
sure.
is better than
Don't you
this.
have holy fire?
No.
Or Sacred
Next
Flame.
question.
Or Sacred
The-
Flame, yeah.
Yeah, whatever
Yes.
cantrip. Yeah,
Yes.
that's a ranged attack.
Yes.
She just doesn't want to let him know that you can do it.
No, it's just not that exciting.
Oh.
It's
Rather
better
a
than
crossbow, thank
nothing.
you.
It's better than, like, throwing a rock with light cast on it.
I'm trying to
No,
get him to
I'm a
come
big
out.
fan of this light with rock cast on it thing. I really need to
think
start
it-
getting better about rewarding you guys with inspiration for crazy things that you do.
So if it was night, I could see that doing something.
So
But
it's
during-
okay. maybe.
She wanted to illuminate the inside of the cave.
She
Hey,
wasn't
is this a
throwing.
teddy
She
bear
wasn't
or
even
a
trying to
nightmare?
throw it into the
Teddy
cave.
bear, it's cute.
Okay. I'll give it some eyes and it'll be a little
Yeah,
less
it'll be
creepy.
cuter with eyes. Okay, so Jeremiah, what are
All
you
right.
doing?
I would like to be slightly off the map as well, because I don't want to run right up here in front of the mouth of the cave. That seems like something that you could, get negative inspiration points for.
That's how you get inspiration points. You crazy thing.
Yeah, I don't. I
If you
I
have an
don't want
amateur
to do
members
that.
that exists.
So I'm gonna put my dude right here, but I am really right to the left of Rusty.
Okay.
for the same idea that he did. I wanted to see if I could see anything to see if we can have a general idea of whether or not our constant loud noise and harassment of the nobody that we've seen so far is actually paying off.
Okay.
Annoy the kobolds to death.
You don't see any evidence of anything. It's just empty from where you are.
Okay. Yeah, I have no action to take then.
Okay.
I will ready an action with my mace and just to do something.
Okay. When just runs up to you, you're ready. Okay, James.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself, and then up here, do I see anything?
Nicely done.
Maybe a little bit. Let me open up what you can see. So you actually do see there's a cobalt like standing in the tunnel with a crossbow. And when he sees you, he's gonna shoot you.
Okay, that's why I cast the spell before moving.
Unfortunately, he crits.
Ooh.
Ah,
That's what happened at the other cave too. It was an unfortunate crit against James.
For 6.
actually, I don't think it was a crit. It was one that had saved its
It
fire.
was
Yeah,
it was a
it was
max
fire.
damage fire breath.
Yeah. So, so you take 6 damage. He doesn't crit very well, but he does crit.
Oh, you didn't roll it where we could see it.
No, I didn't. Because I
That's
don't
a
have
damn
I don't
prerogative.
have this cobalt set up on Roll20.
Oh, okay.
I just have it, so I'm just doing it from the book.
Okay.
Because
You said
I
6.
didn't take the time to put this cobalt in. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hold right here so Gronya can move up and blast the entryway from behind me.
Okay. Rusty.
Let's see. Is there like a break between those boulders that I could see that one that shot at me? If I move around a little bit,
If you go down there, you'd have to, because like he came around the
the
side.
bottom.
Like, whoops, I have the wrong thing on. I can't do anything. Like to here. So you
Okay.
kind of have to go. It's kind of like there might be a little bit of a break, but it's pretty much just rocks.
All right. I saw James get shot, and so I'm gonna see if I can run up behind him and shoot at whatever shot him.
Okay.
Stop shooting arrows at my friends.
Yeah, so you can see him once you're in that position. Yes, and you hit him, and you damage him, and he kind of cries in a little lizard cry, but he doesn't die.
Stop making them so cute.
And then I will move slightly out of the way, so I'm not like helping create a bottleneck in there for people.
Okay.
And then yeah, and I'll look over to my left because I expect a kobold to like pop out at any moment.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay, Sarah.
I kind of want to come down and join the party. Feeling a little lonely up here.
Join the
got
party in
left
multiple
behind.
meanings.
Can I see the dude from there?
No, there's a rock in your way.
Okay. What about here?
Yeah, there you
Is there
then.
James in my way?
I mean, there is
Okay.
a James in your way, but you can kind of look around him. He probably kind of scooches a little bit so you can see through him.
Then I will cast my Sacred Flame this time.
Okay.
Almost as cool as a crossbow.
He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. He got to 15.
That's against my spell casting modifier.
think it's 14.
Yeah, it'll be
I
14.
think so,
So I
yeah.
think he makes it so he doesn't take damage. Or he does. If it's a cantrip,
Nope.
he probably doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Okay. So he nimbly
He does see a
dodges
giant scary blast of white light, though.
out of the way of your giant scary blast of white light. He looks not terribly frightened by it. If you can read Cobalt or Lizard Man expressions anyway. It's hard to read them.
Hard skill.
Yeah. Okay, Ronya.
Okay. I'm also going to come up, and I'm again sharing a space with James.
Okay.
And is there any way I can, like, it's not a specific move, but if I do like a performance check or something, can I get out my guitar and try to sing a taunting song that will make them all come out?
Yeah, you can certainly try.
Okay, that's what I'm going to try and do. So I get out my guitar and I'm just going to sing about basically a ballad that I wrote in my head about how we totally took out all of their friends in the bakery.
Okay. I do want you to roll a disadvantage because I don't understand English, though.
Okay, that's, I suppose, fair enough. So,
You're not singing Cobaldian? Come on now.
no, I know what's wrong with me. So I guess
I mean,
it's a
you
9.
could try.
So you might try to speak Cobalt. I don't know. I actually believe it's Draconian. Or Draconic, I guess is the actual language. So you sing your heart out about how you killed them all, and they really need to come out because they're just cowards and you're the best and you killed them all and it's amazing. It's a really great ballad that you came up with. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to have any effect.
Oh.
We're all moved, though.
You're all very moved by the ballad. You feel powerful.
Yeah. I thought you were just going to come up and blast the entry.
I'm trying to get
I have my
maximum
mace and my
damage.
shield. Let's kind of clap a little bit.
I want there to be lots of kobolds there when I do it, but okay, I'm just whatever. Next time, I'm just gonna do it.
Okay. And the cobalt that you all can see shoots at James.
The one I just serenaded.
The one you just serenaded. He's a little confused, but he shoots. Actually, you're sharing a space with James, right?
Yeah, I am.
So he's actually going to shoot at you because you're sitting there holding a guitar and you look like easy prey.
Okay.
I was trying to, be a human wall, but, when...
And in fact,
else is like,
you
"What's going on
manage, as he shoots his crossbow, you manage to kind of duck down a little bit in front of her and easily catch the arrow or the bolt, on your
Wow.
shield, so it doesn't hit Ronya.
Thank you.
Dang.
Meanwhile,
James counts as cover.
the other dude jumps back out, Rusty, as anticipated, and
Good call.
shoots
Whack-a-mole.
at you, but he misses completely. He almost accidentally hits Sarah because she's right behind you, but he manages to miss both of you.
Good.
And he ducks back to where you can't see him.
I'm gonna mutter a couple rude things about that.
Jeremiah.
I have no range things that I can do, but if I do get closer, and something does manage to run out of the tunnel, they'll have a disadvantage on the attack for all 3 of the people that are within 5 feet of me.
Okay. So,
So,
you have your aura.
I'm in. It's protection. It's my fighting style.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So everybody within 5 feet, if they get attacked,
Nice.
the attacker has disadvantage.
Nice. Okay, James.
Setting ourselves up perfectly for a fireball.
Yes.
Yeah, I
You
was worried about that, but
Since there's just the one guy in there, I will chuck a javelin at him. Actually, let's make sure he's close enough. Actually, I don't remember what the range on a javelin is.
you and your weird range.
Somehow that
weapon.
seems... Well, it's because it's something I can throw hard instead of
I
having to
understand.
be
It's
finesse.
just a weird one.
It's 30 feet
Aw,
for.
dang.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's 30?
Yeah.
That'll work. I can move forward chuck it and move back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Because I don't want to chuck it from long range because that's disadvantage.
Okay, you chuck your spear at this kobold.
He's blessed also.
Oh, right. You might want to roll your blessed.
Okay.
Nice.
You chuck your spear at this kobold, and just as you throw it, like you have this sort of, like your aim gets just a little bit adjusted by some divine something. And you throw your spear true onto this kobold for 6 damage. Ouch. And that is actually enough that he crumples down to the rockstone floor of his cave with a little whimper and a cry.
Now you're just doing it on purpose.
Well,
Oh.
Jerk.
and he's dead. I decided I'm just deleting him now because it's too hard to put X's on him and then we don't know what's going on. Okay, and then you move back, and it's Rusty's turn.
I hear that, and I'm gonna go down here and look around the corner and shoot, presumably a kobold that I'll see.
Yeah, so once you get around the corner, you actually sort of, I'll just show you this whole area because you can see it all pretty much. You can see all that. And then there's just like the edge of the
Okay.
edge of the
Oh, I
cliff
wonder
there.
where that goes to. Interesting.
But yeah, there's another little tunnel there you see. And definitely you see the kobold chilling. So you can shoot him.
Cool.
Chill no more.
Yeah, even if it doesn't kill him, I doubt he'll be chilling anymore.
It's true. Yeah, you kill him.
Or that.
And then
He's no
I'll-
longer chilling.
I'll use
There's no
my
Jill.
I'll use my bonus action to dash and just go in and like really quickly like run in and then run back after I get like a look at that area a little bit more.
Oh, okay. Well, darn, I'm on the wrong thing again. Okay, so you sort of... So you're going to go how far in?
Like 15 feet so I can get back like around the corner back to where I was so my friends can kind of see where I'm at so I don't
Roll
totally
them out. Roll
disappear.
them out.
So you kind of get far enough that you can see that the tunnel makes an abrupt corner there, but you can't see around the corner.
Cool. And then I'll go back and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I'll just like shout real quick. I think there's a second entrance down here and point like that way.
Okay.
So
I can't
Yeah.
believe I've managed to make Fog of War work, guys. By the way, I'm really happy.
yeah,
Good job.
This makes my life so
Working
much
pretty good.
easier.
I have cookies.
I mean it's annoying that I can't see everything, but anyway,
Realism.
yeah. So that's my turn.
Okay. Okay. Sarah.
I'm gonna go down towards Rusty.
Mhm.
Because I don't like him down there by himself.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Good thing you
I mean,
continued.
I did make sure I
Because
put
I
my
don't like
turn
him?
in sight.
He annoys me sometimes, but I don't want him dead.
That's fair.
And your options are Rusty or Jeremiah. You choose Rusty.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of a no-brainer.
I'm kind of supposed to kill Jeremiah, so I'm.
Well, also, I mean,
I don't
want to
kill him,
Known everybody here.
But yeah.
At the same time, you wouldn't be heartbroken if something else killed him.
I mean, he happened to
It
kill
would look bad
himself
if
with
the-
this little exercise.
If the assistant district attorney died while the people he just said should go to trial
Yeah,
were
that
okay
would
fighting monsters with
probably
him.
look really bad.
Yeah.
You might not
And
be
we don't
going
have
to
any
jail
other
for that one.
witnesses with us either. So
That's a good point.
We captured a kobold. Talk to
I
him.
swear it was the monsters.
Yeah.
We had nothing to do with it, Your Honor. I promise.
Oh man,
And
you know
I'm
what?
gonna ready another flame if I see a nose poke out.
Okay. Technically you can't do that, but it's fine with me because I think it's more fun. Oh wait, no, technically you can.
Yeah.
Just
I
can't
was
do
gonna say, it's a-
reactions. I was thinking reactions. Okay, Ronya.
Okay. Well, if I hear that there's another entrance, even if the guys aren't coming here, I figure it'll be easier to contain them with fewer entrances. So I'm just gonna try to shatter right like here. Wait, can you see that?
Mm-mm.
There,
Oh, right
yep.
there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to shatter right there. So
Okay. Do you have the text of Shatter?
let me
Here.
get it. I have it in just a second.
Okay. I don't remember the details.
Like
I mean,
it's
I can
mostly
look it
for
up. I just wondered if you had it in
activities,
Roll
but it
20.
also it's supposed to be a
It's-
side effect that it gets other stuff, but just a second.
It's 3d8 thunder damage, and then it says a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell's area.
Right.
So
Yeah, so roll your 3d8
Okay.
thunder damage.
Which, if it's unstable, could do something, but if it's solid, it's not going to do much.
That's a
Can
good roll,
we-
though.
Make it
Yeah.
unstable?
Okay, so you in the middle of this cave, and it's sort of like the sound waves like up around the cave, and like a bunch of little rocks kind of fall down, like, but they sound really quiet in the backdrop of the loud, thunderous crash. But the cave does not collapse.
Gotcha. Well, see, James, that's exactly why I was hoping to do it while I was actually holding kobolds, because I knew that
Yeah.
the collapsing the cave was only a possibility, which is why I was trying to get guys coming out so I
Mhm.
could do that.
You get the feeling that the cave is like a lot stronger than a shatter spell.
Okay.
It's been their home for
A lot stronger than a bakery.
A lot stronger than glass.
I was going to say, she didn't damage the building, as far as I know.
just you know,
Just the glassware.
pastries, corpses, glass.
Oh, I didn't
All right.
think
Some
about the
tables.
corpses. Gross.
Yeah, the corpses got a little bit exploded.
I love it when I end up wearing dead people.
You were wearing dead people anyway. Or at least a blizzard.
Yeah, dead ones are dead people.
Okay,
Tomato, tomato.
so nothing happens that you can see as far as
Okay,
the
so I
kobolds.
turned to
Okay.
I turned to look at our prosecutor and just kind of shrug, and I'm like, guess I'm not collapsing the tunnel.
It was a good idea.
Guess we need to go in.
Just might
We
have
do
used
need to
something
go
more like
in.
an
We've
earthquake
been-
for that.
Trying to get people to come out, and nobody's come out.
We're going to them.
But let's see. There's two entrances. Sarah and Rusty just ran off. We had ranged people up here. We've made a bunch of noise up here. I don't personally want to be somewhere where a whole horde of people is rushing right at me, and it's just the three of us. I think we should move in force. So I think I vote for heading down this way and coming in through the. We didn't just make a loud noise. I don't know what's down here, but I know there's more kobolds over here. So if we can start picking them off a few at a time, that seems the safer bet than trying to take on the horde with just the three of us while the other two are gallivanting on their own. Gallivanting
Sensible.
on their own. So,
I can't hear you. So
so let's see. I can move. I can move probably right around the corner.
Okay. So you can see about to what Rusty saw, like that there's a corner there.
congratulations, guys. We've established corner.
Yay, there's a corner!
We now have multiple witnesses to corroborate the corner.
Fucking like an attorney.
Okay. That's everything?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay, James.
Well, everyone else is taking off.
So it seems.
Let's see. I thought the whole point was to try and get everyone in one place.
Well, then you can
So-
join them.
No, except this is, again, you just made the noise here, so
Hey,
I
I was
figured
just-
this is where they'd be coming. Okay, I'm gonna move about this far. Can I see anything from here?
Yeah. You can see a corner. We've
This
established
corner's
another
all the way
corner.
We are really good at finding corners, y'all.
There you are.
Okay, I'll go there. And
Wait, so we are splitting up?
Apparently.
Apparently,
This
James
is
is
a-
running off on his own.
Absolutely superb idea.
So James kind of like gets to right where the like little rocks are still kind of tinging down to the ground.
Yeah, this
and
is
I'm gonna
more
be
like one
prepared
of our
to bash
novel-
anything I see.
Okay. Rusty.
I didn't see what James did, so I will go around the corner and like see if I can get up here and like it's not quite on a square. Peek around the corner. And
Okay.
see what I see.
Okay, so once you peek around the corner,
Do your
you
elf eyes.
sort of see a long tunnel with a like you can sort of see that there's like a little opening.
Hmm.
And then I guess you could probably actually see like it kind of keeps going until it hits like a rock.
Ooh. It's quite a I will dash and go, let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, I'll go up to there and see if I can see around the corner.
Okay. Yeah, you do see around the corner as another crossbow bolt comes towards your
Oh, shoot.
head from this cobalt right here.
Ruh-roh.
Cool. I shoot him back.
Okay. So
I have a
he
feeling we're all gonna get separated in this maze, and it's gonna
And
be
I have inspiration. I don't know if I need it.
okay, and he hits you for 11 because he critted on
Okay.
you.
Ooh.
These guys are good at critting. I like these Tome of Annihilation dice, guys. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we don't like those. Every time you pull them out, we get nervous.
For good reason, apparently.
And I will use my inspiration, which is a 1d6.
Yep, CD6.
So that just helps you to shoot, right?
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
you don't
hit.
need it. You
I
hit
didn't
him
know if
anyway.
the 15 hit.
No.
Okay. I just really wanted to make sure I hit him.
Okay. You hit him
You were
really well.
Very inspired.
And you take a good solid shot at him, and he manages to kind of deflect it a little bit, so it just kind of like rips across his arm and up his shoulder. But you know, it looks painful.
Sucker.
All right, Sarah.
Probably going to sigh, grab her quarterstaff, and trot off this way. I'll go like to the first bend so I can see Rusty.
Okay. So Rusty's up there with an arrow, bolt
Yep.
sticking out of him.
And if anything comes at me, I'm gonna bonk them on their lizard nose.
Okay.
I
Ronya.
got too excited with my bonking. My
I'm trying
headphones
to
out.
see. I'm like, guys.
Unfortunately, Ronya's the only one who noticed the party splitting up.
Yeah,
You were all behind me when I went in. As far as I knew, you were still behind me.
just a second.
Although you probably hear Ronya yelling, guys.
I'm going to call out to James and be like, James, everybody went that way. I heard something about another entrance. I don't think we should get too far apart from each other. And I'm going to just tell him, I'm going to go look for them, but please, let's stick together. And then
there goes his plausible deniability.
Completely
and
shut.
then I come over. That's as far as I can go.
Okay.
Okay. That's all I can do.
Okay. So this cobalt that's staring you down, Rusty,
Yeah, what's up?
he shoots at you again and misses completely. By the way, it is dark inside, so those of you who can't see in the dark, it's dark in there. There's no lights. Rusty can see.
Kind of makes me think lizard men can see in the dark.
That seems likely.
Okay, yeah, so he shoots at you. It is completely dark. Whether he shoots at you and misses because he missed or because it's dark, I mean, he hit you the first time, but this time it just like goes wild. Goes way wide. And then he backs up. And you lose sight of him again.
God, jerk.
And Jeremiah.
I am going to go inside the cave. I cannot see in the dark, so I am going to use Channel Divinity to make my mace a secret weapon, which emits a bright light in a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
Nice.
I did something to my character sheet. I know I don't have minus 34 Channel Divinities left.
Probably not.
Since I know I haven't used any.
You are overdrawn on your divinity.
There will be no more divinities for the next 2 weeks.
Sadly, Paladin only uses it once.
Yeah. So I will use my one Channel Divinity to make my mace glow so I can see what the heck is going on.
Okay.
And then once I figure out how to get away from the ruler and back to the pointer, I can actually move my dude. There we go. I'm right up behind Rusty.
Okay.
Specifically, Paladin gets it once, but it recharges on short rest as opposed to long. But
Yeah, I think I have that in there. I don't know how you got to negative 34, though. So the light that's sort of trickling in from the entrances gets about as far as like the first corner for both of these caves. So James, you can still see. Sarah, you're a dwarf. You can see just fine.
All right, I'm going to try something.
But it's definitely like dim. It's super dim.
Ooh, I can make myself glow.
This is how far the light goes.
Yep.
This is what you do at parties.
Okay, James.
well, everyone's kind of abandoned me.
Apparently.
So
Nobody's following you anyway.
I wouldn't call it abandoned when I was like, hey, come with me.
yeah, that's totally abandoning. Okay, so if I double move, I can make it that far.
Do I really have no chocolate?
Where'd you go?
Under Rhoda. Or more precisely, over.
Oh, okay. I looked away and you're like, I can make it that far, and there was no you on the map. I was like, wow. What kind of extra movement do you have?
He just turned around
Negative.
and looked at
He has
that.
negative 34 movements.
Perfect. I divinely channeled him to move that far.
Yes. Okay. All right, Rusty.
Cool. I'm going to move up a little bit so I can see around the corner
Okay.
and hopefully shoot the guy that shot me.
Okay. Yeah, you can see him.
Cool. I shoot him.
Okay.
Man, Rusty seems to take it really personally when people shoot him.
Doesn't
I mean-
he just?
Yep.
All right, you shoot him. You hit him. Bam! He
Sweet.
does his little at you because he's pissy.
Cool. And then I back up and come back around the corner to here, like just around the corner on this side.
Okay.
Can I even
And
see Rusty? Because I've got Jeremiah in the way.
Probably not
How
very well.
How
It's
well
a
do
pretty
I
tight
fit
tunnel.
in these caves, just out of curiosity?
It's
Like,
a
do I have
pretty tight
plenty of
tunnel.
I don't have plenty.
Kobolds
I'm
are kind of
crouched.
short, so you probably have to hunch a little bit.
Okay, I was just curious how this is panning out now that I rushed in there and I was like, okay, may or
It's
may
not
not.
like you are really tight, but like you might have to duck a little.
Okay. So like
Your shoulders feel like they're kind of taking up most
I
of the
have
width.
a slight bit of claustrophobia. Wouldn't be freaking out
Yeah.
completely.
I mean, unless you're super claustrophobic, in which case
Not
you
super
probably are freaking
claustrophobic, no, but
out.
I might have elevated anxiety levels in close space.
Okay. Sarah.
I am ready with my quarterstaff, and I am going to sneak up till. Can I get past him?
You can fit
Can I-
between my legs.
He can
I don't
probably
think a
sort of
dwarf can.
scooch so you can get through. You just might have to like
Yeah,
kind of go
and
sideways.
I will, like, guard the other little side tunnel.
Okay.
Still ready to box something if it comes out, but
Okay. And Sarah, since you have a passive perception that's a little bit higher, you notice that ahead of you in this tunnel, there is like
this tunnel that I'm in, or the one
the
Rusty's
tunnel that
in?
you're in, yeah, since you can sort of see a little bit. You can see that there's like a
An eye.
oh my god, like branches, boughs, that's the word I'm looking for. There's a bunch of boughs like over what is clearly like a pit that has been sort of covered but not super well.
Ah.
I'm gonna turn around and go, guys, I think there's booby traps in here. I've got some kind of like pit trap thing down this tunnel. Watch your step.
Alrighty. Is that your whole move?
And is that all you're doing?
I'm still ready
Oh,
to
you can
bonk the lizard.
probably see the lizard too. I just like showing the trap, but you can see there's a lizard
Oh, yeah.
there too.
There he is.
Oh.
Hey, that's
Well, in that
interesting.
case, I'm gonna sacred flame him.
Okay.
I'm not running across that trap, but I can.
That's why
certainly-
you could see him, but I didn't show him for you, Rusty, because there's a trap in the way. I couldn't find the map without the markings, so you got stuck with him.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you hit him. Oh wait, he has to make a dex save. No, you haven't
Yes,
hit
he
him.
has
He
to make
makes
a
a
dex.
save.
Alright.
No, he misses completely. You hit him.
Make up your mind, woman.
Sorry, I was looking at like Rusty's hit thing, and I was like, wait, no, that's not the right thing. It was just the latest thing on the chat. Oh yeah, no, you hit him. He does not dodge.
Okay.
He's too
You
busy
think
like
he's
licking his wounds.
protected by that track. Huh. Okay, I need to roll a d8, and what do I add to that?
I don't know that you.
I think it's just a D8.
Just a d8. Okay.
Okay.
And that's a 2.
So this bolt of white firelight shoots at him, and he doesn't manage to dodge at all. He completely misses it. But your shot isn't really quite right on the mark, so you just kind of like sear him as it flames by,
Smoked lizard.
as he just sort of stands there, whines a little bit.
Get with the whimpering.
Ramona.
All right.
They're cute, okay?
Can
They're
I
little lizard
squeeze-
guys.
Can I
I
squeeze
love little
between
lizards.
these
Does
boulders?
it smell
here?
like lizard jerky now?
Yeah.
I don't know, Josh. What does lizard jerky smell like?
Hey, DM, can I
A
squeeze
lot
between
like
these-
rattlesnake jerky.
Sorry, what?
Oh, okay. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes. Can you see what? I can't hear you over them.
Can I squeeze between these boulders?
No, you'd have to go around.
Okay. So 1, 2,
What's your movement?
3, 4, 25. So I can just barely get into here, I think.
If you
But you
double
can
move, you can
dash.
get to here.
To where? You need to push and
Um,
hold.
I know, I was on the ruler still. Here.
Okay. I guess I'll do that
Because
then.
I was just measuring it, how far I could make it, and that, because you were on same square I was, and that would
Okay.
be 10 behind where I could make it to.
Okay. So I will go there, and
See
as
how
I'm
cute
running,
they are.
I say Lux and get my bracelet lit up.
Glow, bracelet, glow.
Getting lit.
Okay, so
That
your
kind of
bracelet
party, y'all.
flares to life.
And I'm like, hey guys, is everything okay?
And now
You
I
can-
can't see.
You can see. I mean, you could see
Booby
Jeremiah
traps.
anyway, but you
No,
now.
I mean, I can't see.
Oh.
There's a cat in his way.
No, you can't see. I know that one really well. A shaved kitty. What do you do?
Oh, he's not shaved. He's
Yeah,
Oh.
balding.
yeah,
He's
he
got
has
problems.
Oh.
Poor little kitty.
and he's been to the vet about it, but they don't really know what it is.
Huh. That's weird. Okay. Oh, it's the Cobalt's turn. So this dude, now that Sarah is the easy target, he's gonna shoot at Sarah. But he's gonna miss, I think. You have more than 10 AC, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he misses you.
Much
Let's
more,
hope he
but
did.
yes.
And then he kind of does what he did last time, and he just kind of like backs up to where you can't see him anymore.
Does anyone else get the feeling we're being like lured in?
Well, I mean, from their point of view, that is the sensible thing to do.
Yeah, we were trying to lure them out, and they weren't biting.
Especially since they've got
And
booby
like the
traps.
very patient people that we are, we waited all of 14 seconds before we decided, well, that didn't work, so let's go with So
To be
in
fair,
that-
part of that plan was blowing up the cave entrance on them, and that didn't work. So
No, I know, we tried. I'm not saying we didn't
yes, but
try. So in that spirit of things, I am charging forward.
Okay.
I am still like
I
trying to notify
expend
people
my
about
reaction for the turn trying to get out of his way.
Yeah, this great Goliath like
It's not a
runs
big
by
tunnel.
you.
Not leaping or anything. I'm trying to get
I
up
think
to
then-
what I see as a corner to see if I can see around it.
Okay.
But I'm not
You are
exactly
very
being
large.
sneaky about it because I am emanating an aura of light and it's install.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So-
you're also enormous in little tunnels, so I just try to stay out of the way.
Rusty's like flattening himself against the wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you get around the corner and you can see that there's like this little sort of raised area, almost
Just
like
like
a little dais.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
But you can't really see around that super well into the rest of the tunnel, and there's definitely an entrance again to your right, like behind this big rock thing.
Okay.
That's where they perform their comedy shows.
Yeah, because there's dim light that goes like 20 feet further than this. This is just where the bright light is.
Okay. Oh, okay. So then you can see a little further. You can see that there's a kobold sitting there.
Grrr.
Oh,
Maybe
Is he actually sitting?
No, he's standing.
Oh.
He's standing. He looks like he was just kind of walking down the hall and he kind of caught him in the light and he's sort of blinking at you.
Okay. I have no ranged attack whatsoever, so. What's up, dude?
You're like, hi, this is awkward.
Yeah, so I just kind of look over my shoulder at Rusty. We got company over here. Only one that I can see.
Okay, James.
sweet.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay.
You said James?
Yeah.
So that's for Rusty. Oh yeah, it's James's turn.
Let's see here. That was a try. Oh yeah, I can get that far. Then that's it.
Okay. Rusty.
Having heard this, I come around the corner
Mm-hmm.
and will take a shot at that guy.
Okay. Yeah, he crumples to the ground, still looking a
And
little bit
then-
startled.
And then I will move up to, let's see. Yeah, I can move up to like there to look around that corner and see a little further
Okay.
and kind of scout the.
Okay.
Is that a corner right there that I'm by?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so as you get around the corner, I was gonna say, are you being stealthy? But you guys are totally not being stealthy.
No.
You have a giant glowing Goliath.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
no
there's no
stealthing.
stealth. You
Who
can
clanks
see,
as he moves? Yeah.
Rusty could potentially be stealthy.
Yeah, but yeah.
Probably
Ooh.
something
Wow.
like that. You can
What's
see
going
that there
on?
are a bunch of kobolds that are all staring at you. They're not holding crossbows though. They're holding like whatever kobolds normally hold,
Kebab.
daggers.
Slings, daggers.
Oh,
Okay.
Daggers.
See, I was planning
have
on going
daggers and
first
slings.
so I could try to protect people. It doesn't work when you all turn around and go in a different entrance.
I have 5 feet of movement left, and I will back up
Okay.
5 feet.
And they're
And-
so
and-
these kobolds are just kind of they're standing. They were like you can tell they were standing around this sort of fireplace, but not. It's like it's not lit. And they almost look like they were like in this big circle, like they were doing something. In the little brief glimpse you got, but they were all
Cool.
looking.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna point that way and just be like a whole grip of them.
And we play the telephone game as I look back. Ronya!
Giant glowing Goliath shouts to tiny glowing
And-
halfling.
In fact, I will use my dash as a bonus action to come back a little bit more, so I'm closer here.
Okay. Okay.
Ah,
All right. And Sarah, you're up.
Hey, DM,
Yeah.
can I speak Draconian or understand what they're saying?
Do you have an ability for languages?
Yes.
What is it?
Adept linguist. You tell me.
Oh, I think you have to spend like an hour studying them.
Okay.
So
Wow, an
you're starting to
hour?
get an
That is-
idea that like their language is really guttural and really unfamiliar to anything you've ever heard before.
So I can probably start to understand like tone of voice.
Yeah, yeah, but you're starting to get a feel for like when they're angry or confused.
Oh my
Or
gosh, you're
scared.
Tom Cruise, who claimed that he learned the entire Japanese language just by overhearing people on set of The Last Samurai.
Yeah, that's you.
I don't want to be Tom Cruise.
I know, nobody wants to be Tom
Come on, don't we all want to be Scientologists?
He's quitting
I think if
Scientology.
we were
Oh,
Tom
wow.
Cruise, we'd get to make that decision ourselves.
I mean, his action movies are okay, so
Cruise.
Yeah,
For a while, I thought he was pretty good.
around here.
Okay.
I'm just super pissed about that Japanese remark he made and some other things he's done on Japanese TV, but anyway.
I mean, people can learn languages by listening to them. They don't learn to speak them necessarily. You can learn to understand them.
And I'm gonna
I learned
study
German
what
by
these
watching
guys.
TV.
Not in the time frame he claimed.
Oh, okay. What? Sorry. Sarah?
I guess I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna like come up and peek around the corner too.
Okay. Make sure Rusty's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Rusty's running back, not buying it.
No,
Okay.
I just want to see what he's seeing.
Yeah, so you peek around the corner, you see the same thing. There is this like circle of kobolds or lizard people around this fire that is not lit. It looks like it used to be at some point. It used to be like a big bonfire. And they're all looking right at you. And you sort of, they start like to each other.
Yeah, can I get any?
And you get the
impression
feeling
of
that
what they
they're
might have
like,
been doing?
kill the intruder.
Okay.
Which
Yep.
we probably could have guessed.
In that case, I'm gonna come back and be like, "Yep,
Yep.
they're pissed.
Yep, they're there.
They are pissed."
Okay, Ronya.
Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to come forward. And again, I can't go that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
I think if you
Unless they're on
dash, you can get
Yeah,
right up
I think
by
I will
Sarah.
do that because I can't really do anything else anyway, so I'll do that.
I'm not sure I would come all the way up to Sarah. Sarah's out in front.
Well, I'm kind of surrounded by people now, so right there, maybe.
Yeah, okay. Close
Okay.
enough.
It's not 10:30 yet. Stop booping me.
Oh, it is 9.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna hang out there for now. Can I see any of the kobolds from where I am?
No.
Okay, then I'm just gonna chill.
Okay. So, as you all sort of come up to this cluster, you start hearing the kobolds like yelling, like Sarah, you get the feeling they're sounding an alarm. And
Yeah, we might have a problem.
and
That sounds like calling for backup.
yeah. And let me just do something real fast. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Take it back. Hide the areas.
B7. Anyone have B7 on their sheets?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You can't see it anyway. But what I meant to do is something completely different.
And now for something completely different.
Something completely different. So as they're calling,
Nice Monty Python reference.
you know, like you start to hear skittering sounds coming from above you, and you look up just as 4 giant spiders
Oh my
come
gosh.
to the ground in front of you.
Holy crap!
And
Hold
that
on.
is
Oh
where
my.
we're leaving off for tonight.
I keep telling you should have let me go in first, but no.
When have we ever done the smart thing?
Not
At least it
once.
wasn't me this time. Oh dear.
I think that I have a bad track record with giant spiders, by the way.
Uh-oh.
That bodes well.
Yeah,
Well, hopefully
Amanda
that
could probably
you
tell
roll
all
badly
about
with
that.
them, and then that would be good for us if you roll badly for them.
No, I mean like they have killed my PCs.
Oh.
Sorry, that was real loud. So
I mean,
yeah,
that's not good because you're going to be playing
Are they-
me next time.
Are the giant spiders cute, just like the lizards are?
they're totally
I'm sure
adorable.
they're adorable.
They've got like a whole
Are they
bunch
fuzzy
of
with big
eyes.
smiles and?
Have you seen that video of the little fuzzy spider? Yeah.
Yeah, they're real cute.
They've got the oil slick rainbow over their shiny glossy eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're a little bit fuzzy. Like you can definitely see like the long hair because they're so big, and they've got huge mandibles. They're like clicking at you.
Oh, that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be clear, Sarah's response to giant spiders is definitely, oh, hell no.
I think
So many
Rhoda, like
levels
Laura,
of
would
that.
probably be like, I'm not particularly frightened of normal sized spiders, but I think I'm allowed to be frightened of them.
Yeah, no, these guys are huge. How big is a giant spider? Let me look it up real fast because I don't remember.
I don't think they were. I mean, they're
Aren't they
big
like
for
humanoid?
spiders, but I didn't think they were that big.
I thought they were like humanoid
They're pretty
sized.
big. They're large beasts, so they're bigger than a
Oh,
person.
okay.
Oh, they're bigger
They're
than
like-
a person. Oh,
Yeah.
They're
great.
like a horse-sized spider.
Yeah, they're
Oh my
huge.
gosh. Yeah, I think I could be legitimately terrified of that, even if normal spiders don't bother me.
Like they take up 4 or like 2 squares on the map. They're like really
Nice, nice.
yeah.
It's funny because I
All
actually
right,
like
then.
spiders.
Yeah, you want to see how cute they are, guys? I've got a picture.
Pictures.
No, it's not very cute.
Aww.
They're pretty
It kind of
cute.
looks like a tick. It kind of looks like a tick.
It kind of looks like a tick. I don't know why they made their spider look like a tick. Whatever. That's what they say it looks like, so we're gonna go with it. They're big tick-like spiders.
Right.
I'm kind of glad Pew's not here though. Because,
Probably blow us up right now.
yeah,
Yeah.
my thought was her response would probably be kill it with fire, and not
We
carrying
would
the fact
all
that we're in the
die.
way.
Yeah, probably.
Huh. Was-
Okay, so Amanda, you said you were gonna be gone next week?
And the week after, yep.
And the week after. Okay. So if you want to, Josh, you are more than willing to stick with this little adventure for a little while longer. More than
yeah.
welcome. Not willing. You have to decide if you're willing. You're more than welcome.
Unless you want to take one look at giant spiders and just
And, like,
nope the fuck
bolt.
out of here.
Also an
He just-
option.
He just turns around and bails.
I am out. Yeah.
He's,
He might be
Yes, I'll never
see it
arachnophobic.
again.
I don't know. You can make that
Great.
decision over the
he
course of
doesn't
next
show up to
week.
work anymore. His house is empty. He's just gone.
Yeah. And then we'll probably make Elizabeth play Sarah, I guess, because we now have precedent of such things. So
I mean to have a chat with Elizabeth about
yeah,
not
you
killing
talk
my
to
cat.
Elizabeth, tell her what you want her to do. I'm sure she'll listen because it's Elizabeth.
Dead.
Votes of confidence.
Yeah. Now I got a thing tomorrow afternoon, but I should be able to get back at least to my laptop. I might not have this nice little
You mean
3-screen
next
setup
Sunday?
I have now. Yeah,
I don't
next
care what
Sunday.
you're doing tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. I want you to do very well in your midterms.
Yeah, I have my Bayesian midterm tomorrow.
Ooh.
Kind of dreading it.
Yeah.
What class?
Bayesian statistics.
It's the class
What I
that
know
teaches you
nothing
how to
about.
make things beige.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sadly, I never learned
I
how to make things
took-
beige.
For our
Calculus.
midterm, we're getting a bunch of different colors. We have to combine it in the proper quantities, so the beige is what
Yes.
emerges.
It's really hard.
Can't, you
I
get marked
here.
down if it's like taupe or khaki. It's got to be the right.
Yeah,
we-
beige.
Camel, this is wrong.
Either we have to use math and color blending to write it down in code on paper, and then we'll see
You
what
guys like I
actually
made
comes up.
progress.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Nice.
I took
looks like a little jail
calculus
cell.
statistics, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
Be fair, jail, baby. Or
Oh
short.
yeah, I was gonna show you guys. I brought a crafty thing that I made really quick.
Oh, yeah.
This is my sewing machine cover,
Aw.
Nice.
and it's covered. Like most of these patches were made for me by different individual people from the site Craftster, and then I sewed them together. I made the Space Invader. And so it's got all of my like nerdy interests on it.
Nice.
Oh, there's a D20 on it somewhere. I know. Yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah.
So anyway, I love my sewing machine cover.
I can't sew her shit.
I subbed for a theater teacher last week who had a Hamilton poster on their wall and a D20 on their desk. I was like, "Can I just be your best friend, please?" I don't know who you are. I just want to be your best friend now.
We have never met, but I like you.
Yeah. Apparently he's short and yells a lot. That's what his students. They're like, you're being like, what's his name? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, okay, so he's got to like be really short and yell a lot. And I was like, okay, I got it.
Drama students. Gotta love them.
Shrink and raise your
They're great.
voice.
I love theater
Well,
students. I miss theater.
I should definitely be here next week.
Okay.
I don't see a conflict.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, then we'll have a full house probably of different people, unless I hear from anybody else that they can't be here.
All right.
All right. Well, for those of you who are watching, thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. I had fun making them go through craziness. Hopefully they had fun going through craziness. I don't know.
Lawyers, man.
Lawyers, man.
I'm imagining like just a random park patron like walking along and finding what is this glowing rock on the ground.
All right.
My bad.
I mean, probably not before it wears off.
Probably not.
But
I will not be streaming tomorrow because I will be working tomorrow, and beyond that, I do not know. So keep an eye on Discord or the usual sources to find out when I'm going to be online, and we should be back same time, same place for more Fate Touch next week. Thank you for all the links tokens. So yeah, if you enjoyed yourself, feel free to follow all of the links available to you. Thanks to my wonderful moderator. And we'll see you all very soon at some point in the future. I just don't know when that is. All right, bye, everybody.